Oh, right. Now, remember, everybody, this is a respectful stream where we're not going to, I'm not going to discuss the elephant in the room. Okay. We're not going to have to make a mountain out of a molehill. I guess that would work.
He said make a pebble into a mountain yesterday also, which I thought was weird.
I didn't catch that. He made a mountain out of a pebble.
It was something really similar to that, if it wasn't exactly that.
Now, if I understand correctly, the expression is a mountain out of a molehill. No?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the expression.
Is that a molehill?
Is that a molehill? Oh boy. I see VLX said let's address the well, yeah, we're not gonna do that, but thanks, VLX.
Yeah, we're not gonna make things bigger than they should be.
Yeah.
We're not gonna inflate anything. We're not gonna get swollen heads about all this. We're not gonna have a heavy stream.
We're not gonna get swollen brains either.
And
I just wanted to make that joke.
We're gonna keep it light and airy, right, folks?
Yeah.
Just like a nimbly pimbly little kitty.
Let's be little kitty cats.
Big stomping cat. That's a different thing. That's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Let's address the largest thing.
Largest thing.
Hi guys, big ups. Good morning. I was about to say big morning to everyone.
Big morning.
Big afternoon to everyone. Yeah, it's a compliment. It's a pleasantry.
Yeah.
Not a compliment. I'm using the wrong words.
I said this on that being said, but hippopotamus is river horse in Greek.
Mm-hmm.
So
it is.
you just take that for whatever you think that means. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
I
don't understand.
Let's get into the nonsense. You know what? We don't have that much to go through nonsense wise. But
there's one longer video of nonsense to go through,
right? Indrid, my eggs are very bland right now. I'm having a big plate of scrambled eggs right now. You know what would really liven up these eggs a little bit?
Maybe some salt.
Little salt.
Let's go. Oh, it's so quiet.
It's so quiet.
Oh my god.
Getting lucky, man. That's ridiculous.
Yes, Indrid is being monetized by me.
Oh yeah. That's what I was gonna respond to. I was gonna say I'll do it if you don't.
Don't you agree? Don't you agree with me, honey, that cats are the best, better than dogs?
I
right,
do.
Right, honey?
Yeah, I don't even like dogs. I don't even know what a dog is.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just hold on a second. I'm checking my notes here. What's something else I lied?
VLX, that's not happening.
Something else I lied about before.
Okay.
Yes. Now,
I love it.
I don't keep you trapped in the basement. Against your will, right? No, oh god, no, that's ridiculous. These people are always saying that I'm keeping you trapped in the basement, and that I don't know, I make you go to work while I hide hundreds of thousands of dollars in income. That's ridiculous. Tell them, please.
Yeah,
tell them.
That's ridiculous.
Thank you.
I am not.
What she's trying to say now, Indrid, I'm just going to mute you for a second here. What she's trying to say is that I don't do any of those things. Okay. So now. Let me just rephrase the question here. Now, what's your favorite thing?
Stupid.
Oh my goodness.
Nay.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Big ups, Horsewife, for that one. Also, big ups, Rabies, for the membership. That's pretty cool, dude.
Are you okay? That was a horrible robot sound you made. Oh my god.
She makes cool sounds, dude.
Now, just to rephrase the other question, what is your favorite thing about me?
Oh my goodness, about you.
Beam gives me the feeling of seeing your friends on the first day of school. I'm ready to be beamed that now we
Aww.
Aww. Ow.
And this is the time where you'd come by and I'd push you into the locker. Ha ha.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No, that's a joke. I'm the one who would get pushed into the locker, obviously. At all times.
By me.
No.
What's my favorite thing about you is how easy you can be pushed into a locker.
No, it's how easy I am to get along with and how smart and insightful I am. I was watching.
And handsome.
And that too, thank you. I was watching Atlas's stream today and I was thinking that it seems like it's a real sort of just bullying, just from Kat's perspective, it's like, oh, okay, I gotta agree with everything Phil says ahead of time so people will know he's such a good guy. But actually it's probably a lot more like she's been trained to just agree with him as fast as possible so he'll shut the fuck up.
It's very likely.
Just okay, yes, yep, yes, honey, yep, okay, yep. Yes.
Yep.
Yep. Honey.
Yep.
Okay.
Please
Yep.
stop
Yep.
talking,
Okay.
please.
Yes. I'm playing Skyrim. Okay. I'm playing. No, Phil, I can't hear you. Phil, I can't. I'm wearing my headphones. Phil. Okay. Don't come closer to me, Phil. I'm wearing my headphones.
Please. I'm wearing these on purpose. Get away from me.
Now let's
Hey,
just watch him have a little bit of fun.
Drive impact again. Walk forward.
Yes.
Remember, guys. Remember,
It is so
he's not going to
scrubby.
talk shit about the players anymore.
Unbelievable.
Well, Big Guy asked a very
That's it,
interesting
random
question
jump,
too.
just
He
get
says,
lucky.
based
Just
on,
random jump,
I'm going
fine,
to turn
man.
it down again so we can have an
Yeah.
intelligent conversation. You guys know what's going on. Oh, well, but I'll stop it when he's doing something crazy. He,
Sure.
how much money do we think Kat makes? Sorry, how much money do we think Kat thinks Phil makes while streaming?
Well, he probably, I mean, he lies to her for sure. I mean, he, God damn it, how do you, yeah, grease me up, woman. What the fuck? You answer. I'm having trouble sorting out my words.
Okay, that's okay. Well, I thought he did a lot of work to be like, oh wow, oh my god.
Did anyone else think that instead of feeding the woodland critters, she just ate those feed blocks herself?
Oh my
I
god.
didn't know. I mean, that's maybe he was talking about how she like spilled like the suet all over the place, right?
Mhm.
I'm feeling that the way, you know, I should clean that up, don't you?
I'm not saying
Couldn't
about
you-
this poor woman.
Couldn't
I'm
use the
not.
vacuum cleaner, obviously. It was broken.
I'm not saying
Couldn't
that
use the
about
garbage
her.
disposal, obviously. It's
Oh
broken.
my god.
So you tell me.
I'm not gonna say it because I'm not gonna say it about her. That poor lady.
Thank you, Goosh.
Yeah,
Anywho,
thank you.
Anywho, to answer Big Guy's question, I think Phil worked really, really hard to act very surprised at how much tips were coming in. You know, whoa,
Yeah.
wow, oh my god,
Good
I have
point.
another tip. Oh, we had like 5 tips coming at once.
What?
You guys are going crazy. And I know that he does that performatively a lot.
Yeah,
but this
it
time,
seemed worse.
yeah, this time it felt like, honey, this is crazy. You'll never believe we never get days like this. So you're gonna have to come on the stream a lot more. But okay, but she also said that I've asked to come on the stream many times. And
Yeah, which was weird to me. I thought that she had said she didn't want to.
right.
So he's lying to everyone else and his wife. Oh, no, honey. No, you can't do that yet. No. And now that the documentary is coming out, now he's like, okay,
Oh yes, honey.
you can
Yes.
come on.
Yes,
Yeah.
you can. Imagine like the kind of like mental gymnastics you'd have to do to be like, you know what, honey? I've randomly decided that yes, now it is a good time for you to come back on stream because you're in a much more secure place. Don't you think? You got your feet a little bit more firmly planted in the ground for some reason, right? You're a little bit more hardy and resistant, right? Like your skin's a bit thicker, right, Kat? That's what I'm saying. Is like you've got a little bit more thick skin. You're able to handle this a little bit better, right? That must be it. That must be it.
Okay. Also, Shiny Teeth said, didn't Phil say Cat broke something yesterday? I didn't hear that. He didn't do the day off segment yesterday because he went.
'cause
he
it's for
talked
today,
too much
isn't
about
it?
other shit. Yeah, it's for today, so
Oh,
I'm very
boy.
excited about that. What, Shiny Teeth? Did you hear him say that? If so,
No. And
I don't know.
WRX, please
Yeah, I
shut the
didn't
fuck up.
recall that. I didn't see that.
I didn't hear it.
Shut the fuck
A
up.
very thick, leathery
Shut
skin.
like that.
This is
impenetrable
not
skin.
New Year's resolution by me calling out their skill level on stream.
Okay,
That's not
we
making
can turn
me
him
feel
back
as
up
bad
because
as
some
an
of this
observation.
shit
I'm not personally insulting
was
other people. I'm saying that they
incredibly
suck at the game
toxic.
they do.
Mhm.
They're just playing patterns online, and that's
Like,
okay.
goddamn.
Play pattern, dash
How
forward,
is-
play pattern, dash forward, play pattern, dash forward, pattern.
How is talking shit about a player not talking shit about a player?
Because he's allowed to make factual observations about their
Ah, yes.
gameplay. Yes.
I was
Didn't drive-
and I was
didn't
watching
drive
this with
rush.
Decepticon, and it was just like, oh my god, man! The excuses were such rapid fire.
There was
Didn't
there,
you drive impact,
he
so I
sounded
lose.
like
See?
Busta
I'm not playing
Rhymes
this guy. His
almost.
internet connection is
Like-
fucking terrible.
nice
So
boomer
every time he
reference
just
there,
goes,
Andrew
Thank
Cold. I'm
you.
sure you, is
Max
that
drive
like the
impact.
only
I
like
can't
hip hop
drive
artist you
impact.
can think of?
No, I was
Doesn't come out,
thinking
so
of
I'm
like
not gonna
his
play that
part
guy. He's a
in
fucking
that
waste of my time.
Chris
He
Brown
sucks.
song, the crap, the
Fucking suck. You
yeah,
fucking
the
suck.
yellow Lamborghini.
Exposed.
Bitch.
Exposed.
Top missing. What? I can't remember the
are
name
a
of
Yeah,
it.
you gotta rap it right now. You gotta
I'm not
spit
gonna
bars.
rap it.
Spit bars this instant, or I'm gonna freak out. I'm ending the stream.
No.
So I give up.
No.
Look at me now.
Look at me now. That
I'm
one. Yeah,
getting
yeah,
paid.
yeah.
I'm not going to waste
Paper.
time playing
Look
idiots
at me
like
now.
that scrub.
I love that. I love
I'm
that song.
Look at me now. Look at me now. I'm getting paper.
Scammy, worst matchup
I'm
for
not
Dom
gonna rap.
in the game, in my opinion.
Okay, so
my God.
yeah, the excuses were coming so fast, and Pop pointed this out that at one point he like did a reaction to something, and his excuse for it not happening came out faster than the counter. Like he was.
I noticed that too.
He was like, "That was mine." Oh wait, yes, I did get that. That was mine. That was mine. Oh yes, I did get that. Like
That's it's just they're preloaded.
he's better at complaining than he is at playing the game. That should tell you something.
Slayer, I can answer you right now.
Yeah.
Right now, I have absolutely.
Uh-oh.
no
That's
plans
funny,
to do
Uncle
anything
Andy.
Okay, this part is really weird too. I just want to turn this up a little bit because this
okay.
part's
Let's go.
real weird from Slayer.
Slayer, I can
remember
answer you right
this.
now. Right now, I have absolutely no plans to do anything whatsoever with my wife besides maybe every once in a while she comes on.
Yeah,
stream
that
and
was
does
weird.
A little bit of Q&A or maybe the like a dragon. No, nothing else at this point. All right.
There was
So
another
don't
there,
plan on it.
there was another
weird.
part where maybe Melody will bring it up, but there's another part where Slayer is like, "So, are you gonna answer the email I sent you or what?" And he's like, no, I don't think I will be soon. I've been very busy."
Don't ask about it at this point. We're not in the car.
Big ups,
You
two
know,
big
long-term
bills.
things could change, but
Big
right
ups,
now
big bills.
we're going in
And like
easy
some
very
rice.
slowly into anything.
And everyone. Oh my god.
Oh my
You're all
God.
beautiful.
Forward throw.
Yeah, walk
that
third
jab,
throw
can't
is.
do anything.
Yep.
Mhm.
So she
Mash
does.
that
She
jab
has
again.
fast walk speed.
Make it jab again.
And, oh my god! And
Mash that
he is
jab
mashing jab like right there.
He's
Like,
doing it right there.
there.
I don't play and I can tell that's a fucking jab.
Like okay, and
Like
by the way, there's nothing wrong with mashing jab. The whole point of doing that is you hit with your fast attack once. You can pretty much hit 2 or 3 more times and then turn that into another move. That's called comboing. Like,
Yeah.
It's like the next most basic thing about the game other than like blocking and jumping.
Right. That's something he's very proud of is that he does
Mash jab
good
again.
combos.
And that wasn't even a jab. That wasn't even a jab. This is
Oh, it wasn't.
This is her like spin knuckle move.
Yeah, that didn't look
Okay,
like
that's
a
a
jab,
jab.
to me.
Wait,
that's
no,
a jab right there,
Yeah, that's
isn't
a
it?
jab. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Okay. Yes, that spin
Jab
knuckle into
again.
jab. Sorry. So it was, but it's
Right.
one jab. It's
Can't
not
do it. I can't
mashing if you
punish.
do
There's
one.
nothing I can do to punish. She could just mash jab and
Oh my god! And when you drive impact first, and the guy drive impacts you, like okay, the whole point of drive impact is that you
Yeah.
absorb 2 hits, and then you like you won't get hit by that, but you'll counter him, and it'll like knock
Okay.
them down or stun them or something. So it's a good time to do a combo. But
Mhm.
a counter to a drive impact is another drive impact, and that's what just happened here. Like there's like
Okay.
so
mash
everyone
jab
gets
and
this,
stop any attempt
and
I have to
it just
counter anything.
it's basically the counter
And it's
to
all
counter.
guaranteed free stuff for her.
So, I mean,
So-
this
so-
is just further proof that everything he says is just stupid.
Well, yes, exactly. It's
Yeah.
it's just complaining. And so like
Yeah.
and so the thing is like throwing out a move that counters like okay, if you're countering a move, if they're not attacking you, it should just not do anything. It should put you at a disadvantage because that's not what that tool is for. And so the game should punish you for playing it wrong. The whole point of like interactive things like games is that they have rules and they expect you to play by the rules in most cases.
Of
and
course.
that's why they reward you for doing things that are like uses of the rules. Like that like he talked about exploiting the game mechanics the other day because I don't know, like he took a hit. No, it was on like a This Is How You Don't Play It, like Mega Man 3. Right?
Okay.
Love it.
Watching
Oh.
while I'm working freeze ups, big ups.
Working on freeze
Aw.
ups. Is that like
I'm
pull-ups
stupid.
outside in the winter? Freeze
Yes.
What is that?
The scrub play. Jab, 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 jab.
Jab,
Shit,
jab.
80 personnes
Jab,
heure notre combo. My favorite.
Yeah.
Good combo. Big up
My
shit, Jay
favorite.
Wasau. Big up.
Yeah, thanks for the 2 months. That's pretty cool, man.
Mhm.
Very much appreciated. And who was that? Oh my
Yeah,
God,
who was that?
tip.
Who was
I think
that?
Who was that tip? Oh my god, I gotta refresh the page 1 second. Oh my god. It was Matt.
Unbelievable.
Thank you, Matt.
Unbelievable
I'm
people.
sorry. I
Some
was
people's
so
kids.
focused.
So
No,
rude.
I was so focused on what Chateau was saying.
Well, I can't blame you for that. I can't blame you for that, can I?
Jab, jab, jab,
Jab,
jab, jab, jab.
Jab. Hello?
It's funny how
And now
she
look
like
at that.
changed up the
She
pace.
flipped
Yeah, because he
out
stopped
of
putting
my
commas
attempt
in
to
it.
knock her into the
Oh,
corner.
okay.
He gets rewarded for the
He
sloppy
gets
flip.
rewarded.
She's rewarded
Yeah.
for being sloppy.
Only I'm
She's
allowed to
pinned.
receive rewards in the game.
Just
okay?
mash
It's
jab. Again,
amazing.
when
That's
I
what
say
he's
it's your most
saying.
overpowered
Like,
thing, mash jab.
He
It's
really
everything I can
believes
do.
that he should
Literally, I
win
can't do
every
anything.
time.
It's so
I'm
funny
locked
that
into
he has
this
like the
string.
mentality
I
of a
can't get out.
dog too. Like
I never released
I sat
down
up
back.
though. How come I didn't get a
That's
treat?
game.
I didn't get my reward. Down to bite you.
Sat up
What are you
wrong,
talking about?
stupid.
Stop whining. You
Well, he
little
just
shit.
wants. The only way he
You
can
see,
do
she did
something
nothing.
is if he's
Just
rewarded.
did fierce kick, jab, fierce kick, jab,
Uh-oh.
fierce, and then throw every
This
once in a while.
bouncing he
There's
does
no
when he's
skill to
pissed is
that.
so funny.
There's
Yeah.
no skill to that whatsoever.
Very
You don't have to
adult-like
do anything,
behavior,
and
very
that's
mature.
insanely
Oh, yeah.
broken how good that is in
I've
the
seen
game.
every
You
adult
like
do that
at
in my
all.
whole life as an adult.
Oh, of course. Of course, that's free, right? Free move for her.
What does that even mean?
That's free.
Like what?
By the way,
There's
he
no
is
backflip.
playing
The backflip is completely free.
maybe the most irritating bullshit possible way of playing this game. He is
Explain.
standing at the very, very edge of the screen and
Okay.
mashing the absolute fuck out of his heavy punch, his heavy kick, and his stretchy limbs and his fireballs. He's just playing stay as far back as he can and teleport away. It's called keep away Dalsim, basically. And it's just
because he can reach like pretty far, right?
yeah, he can. Yeah, that's his
Okay.
whole point, is that he's got long reach. He can control
Can't
like
stop
parts
it
of the
any way,
screen,
shape, or
right?
form,
So
else I
it's
know
like
coming, and I can
Tammy's
counter
thing
it
is that
with
she
a
runs up on you and does a
bounce
bunch of
attack,
shit
but that's
to you
about it.
really, really
She can do
fast,
it for
right?
free
She
almost from
beats the
anywhere
fuck out of you in
in
the
the
corner. His
And then
thing
she
is
hits
that
the
he
counter.
stays
I
away
tried
from
down
you
the
and hits
corner,
you from
she gets
distance.
drive impact. Again,
But,
Okay.
like,
Yeah. So he's a scrub, right?
Zero
Yeah.
skill
Yeah,
to
yeah,
anything
yeah,
she's doing right.
I mean,
Yeah, what
it's
Bradman's
a viable form of play. It's just fucking like it's the exact thing that he complains
Huh?
about.
Yeah.
Spammed moves, got a jab.
He's
free
allowed
combo.
to do this
Nothing,
stuff.
you
Other
suck.
people are not.
Yeah, exactly.
It's amazing.
He's a zoner. He's a
Hi,
zoner.
Arkham.
He's a
How-
zoner.
Back fist goes through.
40 years
Go ahead,
ago, we'd
Arkham.
have you
Going out
upside
back
down
fist.
with a fork in your ass.
Can't block a dive kick for some reason.
That's a really rude joke
tried to
for anybody
parry,
who gets that
nothing came
reference.
out.
And
I don't get
Barely,
it, but
nothing
it
happened.
sounded funny.
well, there's a fella named Cosmo Kramer who used to be on a show called Seinfeld.
Oh.
And if you recall,
Oh.
he had a
You can
really tough
teleport.
day at
You could actually
the
use teleport
comedy
for
show
immediate
one
free inputs
time.
and no teleport to
If you recall
and
that.
after her punch, it showed the follow-up.
You recall that?
Input, and it didn't come
No.
out.
Oh,
Even though
okay.
it showed it.
I'm just imagining.
Well,
Block.
let me fill you in.
Okay.
He was doing a set and he was getting heckled, and
Block.
he melted down, and he was like, and he goes, Edward, he's an Edward.
Oh.
40 years ago, we'd have had you upside down with a fork in your ass.
Oh, that's way worse than anything I was imagining. Oh my god.
So
Well, now I know. So yay.
yeah, there you go. It's
Wow.
it's tough.
He
It's
went
tough for our
full
boy.
Phil.
He's a hard R
Get the fuck
zoner.
out of here.
No.
It was tough for our boy
The
Kramer.
drive impact spam. And
whipped.
it still
I like-
hits.
I like that Memology included some of the old fighting clips because it just proves that
Yeah.
it's just
No
been these
skill.
rapid fire same
No
excuses
skill.
for
All
over
I can do is
15
that to get
years.
out of the corner.
It's
Can't do it because
incredible
he's
that you
fucking
wouldn't have at
ridiculous,
least
and she's
evolved
too
a little bit
overpowered.
in your
Zero
complaints, right?
skill.
Like
Yeah.
at least now
Literally
he kind of talks about things like rollback netcode.
That guy
Right.
did
Even though it's complete
zero
bullshit,
impressive
but-
things.
He does
Literally
this.
Zero. But
Yeah.
it's just, I cannot defend
Big,
online.
the
Yeah,
big
wow.
dick jack off.
Mm-hmm.
Walk forward, do insanely safe move after insanely
Oh my
safe
God.
move. Spam insanely safe back
Bam.
400 times.
Yep.
You've earned
Yep,
nothing.
yep,
You
yep,
guessed
yep.
everything, and I can't do anything because your character is overpowered. Trash. And that's why this game is
Trash.
so broken at this point. At high
Yeah,
levels,
Easter,
particularly
and
online.
he
There's
is
no way you're gonna get around it.
literally
They'll just get away
spamming
with
his
that fucking
arms. Like
spam
you
over
can
and
you
over,
can
man.
basically like
Can't block.
only
Oh
like
my God,
rapid
jump in
fire
his feet for no
press like the
reason.
legs and the
Oh,
low arm.
He has drive
I don't know what his
impact,
moves
can't
are. I
do
don't
anything.
know.
You spam it, level 3.
But
spam
like
drive impact,
he has a
level 3.
move where he
Amazing.
like his fists
Can't do
go
anything
along the
about it.
bottom of the screen and they literally reach across them. And
Oh,
he
wow.
is just doing that the entire.
Couldn't do anything.
This
You
fight
saw
with him
it.
against
It
with
stunned
him
and it
against
still gave him
Guile
the
was
throw.
really
His
annoying
throw by
because it was
default
just
should
two
work
guys,
when I'm in
two
hit stun,
defensive
and he grabbed
characters
me
standing on
anyway.
opposite
Playing
ends of the
online.
screen
That's
throwing
amazing
fireballs.
shit right there.
Okay. I guess I didn't notice
Okay.
that, but learning
Free
about
throw
it
when I'm in
now,
hit stun.
I'll notice.
Oh, that's
like
it.
the right spot.
I'm gonna
Oh,
guess
dude, don't
jump.
worry. Don't worry. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
absolutely.
Yeah, I
Keep
talked to Snoot about that, and it sounds
Oh,
like
this
a
is
fun
it.
plan.
Oh wait,
Oh, good.
Can't
Okay.
do anything.
can't do anything.
Nothing
Never
you
mind.
can do whatsoever. Zero. Wow, such skill. Mash that jab.
It's like, yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. That's what
Yeah.
it's not mashing if I very carefully hit it 3 times, which is the
Don't know why that whiffed.
the amount of
Right in
times
the
that you
body.
need to hit it so that it doesn't like
Oh,
push them
random
too far
flash.
away,
Very
that
nice.
you make yourself open.
Just smash buttons, still gets you hit.
Did that
What,
button?
what the fuck? You're You probably mash buttons more than anyone.
If you look at his inputs, dude, he is going nuts. Ballistic.
Well, that's the problem.
Yes.
Like,
Mash
come on.
jab.
Specifically
What an
because
amazing
when you
player, huh?
block
I'm
in
just
Street
gonna
Fighter,
mash, jab,
if
and
you're
lag.
pressing
You get 3 hits
buttons
for
at the
no
same
reason.
time, it
No,
doesn't
yeah,
count
these
as you
people are
block.
terrible.
So if you're
They're
holding
literally
back,
terrible
but you're
players.
still
But because the way this
hitting
plays online,
buttons, that
you can
means
get
that
away with everything.
you don't block.
I'm
And
just
that's
gonna
why he's
sit here and
always
mash
like, I was
jab. I'm gonna do
blocking!
a ginormous Hail Mary flash.
Hail
jab.
Mary.
Hail
That
Mary.
hit. Can't counter
Hail.
when he's doing.
Because he was about to say jab.
Not, again, not
Yeah.
representative of true competitive
Dude, I guess
play
he
whatsoever.
got. I think it would be
No,
like
no
overall
fucking
probably a net loss for the Cannon Brothers. if they
Just
were
jab,
to
jump,
go action
and
against
mash.
him, right? Like in fact, I think
Get the
DSP
fuck out
talking
of here,
shit about
jumping
you
masher. Literally
actually could
jumping and
only be like a
mashing
net
buttons.
positive
Wow.
to your
Right.
popularity
If anything, I
overall,
did it.
right?
Right.
Like I don't know who the Cannon Brothers are. I've never ever
I can't do
ever
anything,
seen
jump
anything
and
by
mash,
any of
jump,
them, but I bet they're
you
pretty
control
cool if they
fake moves and
they
mash.
spill
I
this
can't
match.
stop
I've,
Can't do anything
yeah,
about
I've
it.
seen
It's
some
fucking
stuff
complete
on
garbage.
WPIG about
I
them, and
literally
they
can't
seem
stop
like
them.
genuinely nice people, and like they know what they're doing.
That's good. They make feel
Yeah.
bad.
Wouldn't lie.
Yeah.
I genuinely
that.
think the Cannon Brothers should pursue legal action for Phil defaming them constantly.
And plus, what would they get from him? Like
Yeah,
a bunch
exactly.
of dirty furniture and statues? Like,
I'll take his house that is half owned by the bank. Yeah, great.
and it smells.
Yeah, great.
I
Why
stoked.
did they hit me? I
They
was
didn't even
completely
get the
over it.
bag though. They rollback netcode is open source.
Mash button. Just mash button.
It is. Like they
So-
didn't. I think they
Nothing
made
I
like
can do.
something like 5,000 in a really long span
Right.
of time
Le-
over it. Like
Like actual,
Oh, no, look, just keep
like
jumping,
actual
mashing
decent
buttons and
people,
lag.
they
Are
are
you fucking
like,
shitting me? He's doing it.
passionate about their hobby,
Just
and
jump
they've,
and
they've
mash
done
buttons
something
and lag. I
that
can't
has
stop it.
benefited their
Because it's a
entire
fucking, his
community.
connections fluctuate.
Yeah.
He
Right,
just gets
like-
to jump and mash buttons.
And-
I can't
and
do anything
obviously,
about
because
it.
it's
And he
something
knows
that's so
it 'cause he
positive,
tried to play me legit.
it's something
and he
DSP
couldn't
hates.
beat me legit.
Obviously.
Right,
So
of
he's like, I'm
course.
just gonna jump and mash
they've
buttons
done,
and
they've
lag
done
and watch
something
this.
good
And he gets
and
away with it
created
'cause he's a
something,
fucking
both of which
pro.
Phil cannot do.
Come on, you
Yeah,
really want
exactly.
to.
Maddie, I would give
What the
anything
fuck did
to
I
see
just say?
Phil in a court of
Oh
law.
yeah,
Like
that's what I was gonna say.
what?
These scrubs
I
aren't
want to see
predictable
him
at all.
in. I want to see him in a court battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your Honor, I've had to fire my attorney, as it turned out he was a detractor of mine. You may not know this, but 15 years ago, then that would be like the court.
Unreal.
Basically, it's like,
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Mr. Burnell, we need to ask. You need to ask the witness
See?
a question.
He's
You
an
cannot.
resort to
You
just
cannot
jumping
Well,
back
be.
and
this
forth
is
in my
pertinent,
back.
though. I
Your
work
Honor,
in a
objection.
helicopter company.
Your option. Your objection. Filibuster.
Whoa, where's my anti-air? Nothing. Now
Yeah.
he's free front throw.
You want to see him in an
Oh,
Iron Maiden? Me
drive
too.
first throw.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
me
that
too.
laugh. Go back real quick.
Of course.
Run
Such a
to
psychopathic laugh.
Oh, where's my anti-air?
Oh,
Nothing. Now
did
he's
you
free
hear it?
front throw.
No, I just.
Oh, drive first throw.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, that's clown
No.
mode.
It's. I don't even know what that laugh is.
There it is
It's
again.
Just like
He's gonna do it again.
it's
He's doing. He's
Outrage. It's barely contained outrage. You're like.
yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna get pissed off. I'm gonna laugh instead, like a clown.
I can't do anything. He knows
So
he
nobody,
can still jump
so
and
nobody
mash
can say I'm
buttons.
mad. Don't
Can't
you
do
see I'm?
anything about
Don't you
it.
see I'm
Fucking
laughing? I'm not
terrible
mad.
play. Jump, abuse it. Here you
Ha,
go.
ha, ha, ha,
He just keeps neutral jumping and mashing buttons. I can't do anything. He sucks.
You bet he
He
laughs at
sucks.
cat like that.
Sucks.
He's-
Toxic.
Wow.
That's really
So this
toxic.
is
You
Master
literally just said a
Online.
player
Jump and neutral jump
sucks.
and mash buttons in lag. Because your connection's
And,
fucking terrible. Get away with
like,
it.
also,
What a
I
great
didn't
player.
see a speck of lag.
No, it's reporting 0 drop frames and 0 rolled back frames, so I'm not sure what
Yup.
he thinks is happening.
Not sure. I guess it's because the game is
What a
lying.
great
Yeah,
fucking
that's right.
player.
Good point.
Bitch, get the fuck out of here.
Ah,
yeah.
yes.
Bitch!
You fucking
Very,
dude. Nah,
very
fuck you.
cool of
I'm
you.
not even giving you a fucking rematch because you don't
Bitch!
deserve it. Because
I'm not giving you a rematch. You don't deserve it. I love that they don't
when
want to
people
eat.
don't rematch you, you call them a
You and
bitch.
your cross-play
Doing a
bullshit.
1-1. I guess we'll never know who's
What
the
a
better
fucking
player.
bitch.
Epitome of being
Yep,
a bitch.
41-year-old.
Pick the overpowered boss character, have no fucking skill, and just do air fireballs the whole round because that's how you're supposed to do it. Overpowered bullshit. That's why he's banned from every tournament. Like that is the epitome
I don't
of
like the
being
way
a
he says
bitch.
tournament.
Like that guy has literally no fucking
Tor-
respect
tournament.
at all.
ornament.
And he deserves it to be called that too.
I like
that is
ornament.
the ultimate.
It's a very old man way of saying it.
It is. It is,
Literally
isn't it?
could
It's
not
like
outplay
saying
me.
like George
He tried
Washington.
everything.
Washington on the roof.
He was trying to outzone me with fireball. He couldn't stop it. So what does he do? I'm just gonna jump and press button and press button and press button.
I'm going to see a film with my niece next week.
In my bedroom.
Well, fuck you.
Whoa.
On the
You're
roof.
not getting another
Ah,
one
there
on
you
me.
go.
There we go. I just had to get all the words
On
in there.
the television?
I'm gonna go see a film about George Washington in my bedroom on the roof.
Church work. Did you like a Werther's original?
Werther's original. Yeah, those things are the shit.
Those things are tight. I love me some Werther's original. But you know what I really love?
What?
Sour watermelon slices. You ever had that?
No.
It's like gummy candy. It's just watermelon flavored. It's basically like sour peaches, but they're watermelon.
Another fucking
You have sour peaches?
I can't stop it. He's gonna do the
Yeah,
same
I've
over
had
and
those
over. I
before.
can't stop it. Look.
Are you a candy person,
Can't stop
Ingrid?
it. Same mix-up pattern. Can't do anything.
Sometimes.
Can't react to
Oh,
anything
okay.
online.
You chocolate? Are you a chocolate person?
No, I'm not
Oh.
a Twizzlers person.
Ah, yes, the
Here we go.
plastic
Yeah.
candy
Fat
type.
shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Love
you are
that
you are a candy type. You're not.
Yeah, yeah. Like
didn't
now,
want
like
to do
I'll go in phases where like, oh, I really want this, and then
Okay.
other times where I want like broccoli.
Huh?
Hey, Mr. Extravagant.
No, Archimedes. I can see you. Hello.
Look, can't do anything.
What?
I said,
It's
I'm just saying hello
all
to
online
Archimedes.
safe lag
No, we
pattern.
see you, bud.
There's no skill
You're
to
good.
what they do. They've all mastered these online.
People,
safe
yes, people
lag
actually
patterns.
Twizzlers.
You
Do
can't
not make
stop
me
them
feel bad
because
about my
everything is
my
safe
Twizzlers
because
and
they
broccoli.
catch
Now, are you? Wait.
You should be
Sorry.
able
Go back to
to.
the broccoli
Nothing
thing.
you're doing
What?
is actually safe,
I don't
but
because I
online
like broccoli as
'cause
well.
the
I don't
frames
eat them together.
aren't as supposed to be.
Wait.
Okay.
No,
What?
we're
Sorry.
pairing-
Did you say
I'm
you
pairing
eat
everything nothing.
broccoli and Twizzler?
No,
Oh.
I don't.
Okay. Sorry.
No
I don't know
super!
where I got on that.
No
but,
super, he
I see,
wins.
I see people say
On
broccoli.
drive impact your
Twizzlers,
super.
what?
No super.
I
Can't
do
win the
like-
match. Will not
I do
give
like
it to me.
broccoli.
Gives me regular fucking fireballs today.
Shit too.
Such trash gameplay.
He did another psychotic laugh too. God, broccoli is animal feed. That's right, and I am an animal technically.
Can't do anything about this.
Yeah, I see
Big time
that.
for the super. Who did it come out twice?
This game, I don't know what it is.
Oh, really? They were all cool.
I like these anime fighters. I like it when they've got like more
Ah,
2D art instead of 3D art in fighting games
Yeah.
like this. I like the
game
anime.
sucks. That's how this could be.
Wait.
it's really cool.
Because the fucking game lags online. It just
Steamed
fucking
broccoli
sucks
is
shit.
hype. You know what I
The
like to
guy's
do?
terrible.
What?
He
I like
gets
to
away with it.
I like to
Fuck
put
you. You
a bunch
suck.
of broccoli on a baking sheet and
Oh.
put some olive oil. You drizzle it on there, and then put some salt, and then bake it for like 20 to 30 minutes, depending.
Now-
And then it's
Interesting.
beautiful.
Now
Am I
I've done
getting
that
hit?
with
I don't
Brussels
even know.
sprouts.
I have no
But
idea
like,
why I'm getting hit.
but
because
I've never
did
done that with broccoli. That's a good call. I like
It's
that.
very
block. I tried. As
Very
he does
good.
it, I block high. It hits me anyway because his
fuck yeah.
connection. These
Fuck yeah,
people
Black
are
Mage.
terrible and all get
Fuck
hits
yeah,
because
we got
you
another
can't,
Twizzler eater.
change
What is-
block
what's the
or
difference between
react
Red
on
Vines and
reaction
Twizzlers?
online because their connections are shit.
Are they the-
they
they're not the
taste
same thing?
different,
Okay.
and the
All get
texture
away
is
with it.
different.
There's nothing you can do about
Are
any
Red
of their
Vines the
nonsense.
one
It's
that
just
like
guessing
that are
and
like
getting lucky.
okay, Twizzlers have like the textures and that they're obviously twisted, right?
Yeah.
Are Red Vines just like smooth?
Red Vines is like
Okay,
a big
try
no.
Red Vines, man.
They have ridges on them, but it's like a big straw, and they're harder to eat.
And she gets
See,
hit, hit,
see
hit,
that kind
Yeah.
of candy I really don't like when it's like
Trash.
snapping your teeth off trying to bite into them.
Yeah. Some people are saying that they're softer. I don't know if I agree with it, but you're allowed to think that afternoon Psycho Dad. You're
I can
allowed
do
to
it.
think
No one
these
can get out
things.
of
I'm seeing Red Vines as a polarizing
You
topic in
do.
the chat.
Wow, you're
Yeah, I
an amazing
shouldn't have
player.
said
You
that.
got lucky.
Yeah,
You
that's
got
great.
lucky.
Now we got
Whoops.
a rift in the community.
Now I gotta do a poll. Ugh. Wait.
Now, see,
Cannon.
What? Did you see that?
I don't even
Crystal.
consider like cherry flavored
Look there.
licorice to be.
Just kill me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't consider it licorice either.
That's because licorice
They
is
can't do it at level
disgusting.
3. Wow, one drive
can't
impact,
stand
level
it.
3. Can't do any.
Yeah.
The first drink I ever had was
She won
Sambuca.
off of one drive impact level
It almost
3
put me
because
off
the game
drinking
won't
the
let you
like
react
rest
to
of my
it.
life.
Unfucking believable.
Yeah.
You did nothing to earn the victory.
Yeah. Okay, there.
I'm
Poll
I'm
started.
down backing. I
This
did
is the
nothing.
Civil
I'm
War
down
everyone was
backing.
talking about.
I'm
this,
down
right?
back.
I did nothing but down back. The game won't let me block.
Yeah, he
This is
definitely
just
broke
a
his
trash game now.
resolution.
It's not fun anymore. The
Why
game
are
has
you
degraded
playing
where
a
it's not
game that
fun.
you hate so much?
She mashes jab. Here we
money?
go.
Oh, right.
Oh, nothing. No reaction. I pressed
Never
one.
had red
Nothing.
vines. They're not bad.
Tips go. Money. 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 Money.
Red
jump
Vines
and
are
guess.
actually a garbage candy. Twizzler Master Race.
I do love Twizzlers though,
That
so I
took so
appreciate
long
that.
to come through.
I know. I
Jesus
don't know what
Christ.
Streamlabs is doing.
And earlier it like came through like the instant after it
It does
came
that
through.
with
gonna-
like memberships. I've noticed.
I'm gonna have
but
to
not
do-
super chats.
I'm gonna have to do some work and mix it up or some shit to actually like make that control the pop-ups because
Yeah.
I'm sick of
Drop my move
Streamlabs
again.
delays.
That's like the 8th time.
Yep.
So free combo for
I
you.
just
because
mix
drop
it up
my
on
move,
my
you get
Twitch
drive in back,
streams.
right?
Coffee press.
Of course, now she gets drive in back.
Ooh.
I don't even want to play. I really don't
I'm a
wanna
big
play.
fan. I'm a big fan
This
of
is
chocolate covered
ridiculous.
pretzels. Love
Every
that.
me
time I have a
too.
chance
Oh my
to drop
God.
my
Love
move,
that.
The
Love that.
texture and the
Yeah.
taste.
Love that
fucking
salt. Love that
relax
salt
and
and
fucking
chocolate combo. Big fan of that.
Fucking
Salt and
suck
caramel too.
ass.
That's a big one for me.
Nope.
Yes.
Love that.
I die instantly. Fuck you, Infinity Ward.
Yes.
Seriously, fuck
Thank
you.
you, Infinity Ward.
Fuck you, Infinity Ward. Yogurt pretzels are good too.
Yes.
When I was
What
a
the
kid, my
fuck?
mom used
It
to
dropped
get
my
yogurt
move right in the middle of
raisins.
the
Yeah.
combo.
Oh yes.
Let's go.
Yes.
Right in the middle of the hit. It doesn't come out.
I
Unbelievable.
two strawberry Pop Tarts, ham and cheese
Ham
between.
and cheese in between.
Man's Monte Cristo sandwich.
I'm not a big ham fan.
Me either. I don't like it. I never.
It's the texture and it's a little too sweet.
Why is that?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't.
Can't
I don't
block
like
on
mixing
reaction.
sweet in with
Yeah, I
my
told ya.
like
It's
my
trash. So
savory
why did you hit
foods,
me?
you know,
You
like-
literally did.
Yeah,
I don't
unless
even-
they're like pretzels.
I don't even really like ketchup that much.
Get out of those
Barbecue
online 'cause your
sauce,
internet connection is
depending,
terrible, and the game plays like
it's,
shit online. So all things you
it's a
literally
vast
can't
tapestry.
avoid online.
And
Yeah.
the guys starting up now. So let's.
Oh, okay. All right.
Let's
Let's
get
stop
there.
talking about candy. I see people
Yeah.
are hungry.
We can still keep
Yeah.
talking about candy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's very quiet. Oh my God.
I know.
We're essentially doing a follow-up to all the stuff I didn't
Oh my
get
God.
to yesterday. A big segment about
Can I
Phil's
turn
day
it
off, discussing
Yep.
what my wife and I did, including
Nope.
some gaming, which
I have it
I'm
up all the way.
Jesus Christ.
excited for. Plus, I've got some
Plus.
updates on DSP
I had
Throwback
pizza
that
this
are
morning.
positive.
Ooh,
I've
you
got
were
some
saying
updates
up.
regarding
What did you have on that
recent
bad boy?
memberships on this channel that
Dude, it was the
may or
Little
may
Caesars
not
pizza that
be
has like the
positive
cheese
or negative.
sauce.
Plus,
Oh.
of course, all
Oh,
the
okay.
money, antics,
Money,
and
money,
shit.
Stuffed crust
all
and
this
like
and
cheese
more
for
on
the
today's
sauce.
Have
So
you
good.
ever eaten 2 strawberry Pop Tarts with then ham and cheese in between? Poor man's Monte Cristo sandwich.
I
Mm.
would try it. I would try it.
I'm just gonna mute that so I don't have to listen to the
Oh yeah.
child's music. I really don't get why like you bill yourself as this like no nonsense tough guy, but you have all this like
Kindergarten shit.
kindergarten imagery all over your shit. Like the
Yeah.
thumbnail with between him and Kat was like that dumbass like cartoon style. That's like this
Yeah.
is not representative of who you are. You know
no,
that.
it's not.
Alrighty,
You tell people to
everyone.
go
Welcome
fuck
the show.
themselves and like
Today is
fuck their
Saturday,
mothers
the
too,
13th of
right?
January,
Right.
2024.
Right.
I'm literally doing a million things at once this morning, as you.
What are
I'm
you
literally doing
I
a million
apologize
things at once.
because
You're sitting
earlier
there
today,
talking. You're
once
doing
again,
like 3
second day in a
things.
row,
Now you're doing one
I'm
thing.
slacking.
Look at the moob shirt on this one, dude.
Oh,
Is this a
right.
new moob shirt, by the way? Because like
Huh.
right here, you can
Ah.
just like not like oh
Nice,
dude,
Griffin.
now he's getting fat enough that like his tit is migrating to underneath his armpit.
Oh.
Now, I've been told that some girls with big boobs will have an issue where they'll lay on their back and their boobs will fall
Yes.
into their armpits. Why are you saying yes?
Yes.
Why are you saying yes?
Because I know it's
Oh,
true.
okay. You maybe have friends. Maybe you
Of
have friends.
course, I
Right,
have-
right,
I
right,
have-
right, right, right,
yeah.
right, right, right.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's going on with him right here too. Like he's-
Okay. Okay.
they're
Yeah.
they're pinching and they're getting crushed. Crush his moves.
That's probably
Day in a
why he
row,
doesn't sleep
I'm
very well. He
slacking.
pinches his titties.
Although when I
Boobs
say I'm
get crushed all
slacking, what
day?
it really means that I got so much going on that I'm forgetting to do stuff. I
Okay.
did not set up
What?
the streams ahead of time. Meaning
Again?
you couldn't
This is the
sit
second day
here
in a
and get
row.
queued up and ready for today's show because there was
Ender
no
Small,
stream
that's
to do
me.
so in. That's on me.
Why would you?
Basically, again, with all the stuff kind of going on,
Whoa.
I forgot to do it last night. You know, last night. Not
What's-
only was I
Again?
ending my
What's
stream,
stuff
uploading videos,
going
creating
on?
the schedule, doing stuff for DSP Throwback. Don't slip my
Oh,
mind.
all the
that
work
I
you're
didn't set
doing.
up for the next
Dude,
day.
I,
Good news
I,
is
I hate this like little put upon
tomorrow I'm absolutely
silly
gonna set up
oaf
ahead of time
attitude.
tomorrow's my
Oh,
reaction.
dope, stupid me! I forgot to do
Oh,
my job again.
Playlist and everything the night before. So absolutely, I will remember to do it tonight.
Okay,
And
he's
again,
jacking off now, I guess.
He is,
Again,
yeah.
what?
Yeah.
playlist and everything the
Yeah.
night before. So absolutely,
Hello,
I will
Joe
remember to do
Block.
it tonight. And I have apologized. I even talked about this yesterday. That I'm
I'm so
juggling
sorry,
so
guys.
many
Sorry.
things right
That was
now,
annoying.
Snort,
both
cough.
public and private. You know, and being that, as Fed Roger literally just said
Who? Oh.
in the chat, being a one-man show, being someone
You're
who
not, though. You're not.
doing most of this myself, with the exception being the editors who are working.
Oh,
on
yeah.
Oh,
the
the
people doing
edit-
free work.
Money, money, money,
I-
money, money,
You're
money.
not.
Tipskull, money, 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 money.
Money, money, money.
Detractor Beam is like Twizzlers twisted and sweet.
Let's go. Love that.
Let's go.
I don't.
Ragnar, big ups.
Now
Thanks.
I am a one-man show, with the exception of
I love
my
it.
editors.
Oh, I love it.
Public, plural.
Except for these other people.
Beside all these other guys, like we're like a 3 or 4 man show, and my wife too. That's 5 or 6.
Scenes, which I want
Yeah,
to give a lot of
big
credit.
ups again, Ragnar.
That's a lot
Thanks
of
for the
work
membership.
to set up
Cool.
thumbnails, to do all this editing.
It's not that much work.
Putting together the videos, the
It's not.
upscaling, and
You
all
just
of
say,
that,
"Here,
you know,
you
plus
upload it,
thumbnails
and
are-
they
are
do
being
it.
designed for DSPgaming
You
as
don't
well.
make them.
That's definitely, I want to give credit where credit is due there. That is a ton of work
Okay,
as
what are
well,
their
but
names?
What? Yeah, what are their fucking names?
I'm gonna
As
give
for
credit
the
where credit's
public-facing
due, but I
side of all
won't
this
tell you
stuff,
the
it's all
names
on
of the
me.
people who are
Right.
helping.
And I'm one man, and I make
Right.
mistakes, and again, I forgot. So I apologize. The stream
Stop
weren't set
saying
up.
it.
Now, obviously, we're live, and we can get started. And I'm going to try to start remembering
I'm gonna try to start remembering.
Stop!
this week to set all this up every day, okay?
Again,
welcome to
if
the
you were
show.
Phil's boss and you just constantly had to remind him about work that he wasn't doing because he keeps forgetting, it's like,
Yeah.
okay, dude, at a certain point, like, I have to say that it's too many chances that I've given you, and like, it doesn't really seem like you're actually interested in doing the job. Okay.
Mhm.
I love everyone.
What?
Uh,
Thank you,
Saturday,
Dad.
we're
Thank
flipping
you. Oh my
over
goodness.
To the other games that I'm
Big ups,
playing
thank you, Dad.
currently, including a full
Yeah.
day
Enjoy your
of gameplay
brainworm.
streaming
Enjoy them.
with Resident Evil 0.
Why are you
Yes, that
saying
is
it
not
like that?
really a joke. It actually says that on the title screen of the game. Resident Evil 0
What? It
Remastered.
said 0. Oh, because it says Resident Evil 0 and then it has the 0. Why are we doing this?
If any, doesn't it say Resident Evil ZER and then the number 0?
It does.
Like,
It does. It
Attempting
does.
to get unsoft locked.
unsoft. That's in his
that boss room and backtrack a
that's
bit.
in his little description thing
So
here.
that I can
On
get more
Saturday, we'll
ammo
finally have the Phil's Day Off
and
segment
hopefully
at
be
the
able to
level
kill
1
this
pet.
fat boss that
And it's a good one featuring Cat.
Wait. Are they streaming? Wait, hold on. Wait. Okay. Wait.
Featuring Cat
Okay.
and doing some gaming together?
Wait. Okay. I think he means the Phil's Day Off segment
Yeah,
featuring Cat.
yeah, it must be.
That confused me.
Yeah, me too.
pretty
Yeah,
much soft
yeah.
locked me pretty badly.
Pretty much
last
soft
time
locked
around
me.
while we were playing. So hopefully we can get unstuck and continue on with the
God,
playthrough. Because I
Blackface.
guess the bat boss is around the halfway point of the game.
That's her skier's body.
And once you get
That's her
past
Yeah.
the bat
whip
boss,
between the trees
it's-
really
it's
well.
Fun,
Not
still
anything
challenging.
getting in the way.
I do recall.
I ordered like this chest
That
mount
hunter's
thing that
area
like
coming
straps
up,
to your body
which
so I
is
can
probably
like
in a few
hold
hours,
my
we have
phone
to face a
on
whole room
like
of
Oh,
on
let's
me.
go.
First
You're
time around,
GoPro.
I
skiing.
ammo
That's
hell
yeah.
through it. It
Yeah.
took me, like
You're gonna
an
go nuts
hour,
on
but I
it.
got it done. So I don't know. We'll have to
Don't-
see how this goes this time.
You
8
better
years
not
later.
record your
But
death.
hopefully we get past the bat
because
today,
I'm gonna have to
stuff,
stream that,
and
obviously.
have fun with the playthrough.
And no one's gonna want to
Gaming
see
today,
that,
Awesome.
No, no.
But
especially not as like an interstitial
everything
between
else going on along
DSP
the same
streams.
time.
Yeah.
New Red
That'd be
Dead
sad.
The
video
Intercold
is
Bruce and Death
available
stream.
over on
That'd get
DSP
that'd do
Throwback.
numbers though. That'd
This
do
morning
huge
it's part
numbers.
2 of the
It
playthrough.
would.
You guys really liked part
Would
1 a
benefit
couple
you.
days
But then the
ago.
channel would
I hope those who are
instantly
interested
collapse.
in the Red Dead playthrough will head over to DSP
We didn't
Throwback,
have
which is
Intercold.
youtube.com/@DSP Throwback.
This shirt is
Stop
too
writing
small.
in the air.
This shirt is too small for you.
It's too small.
This shirt is too small. Your wrist is not supposed to be 2
No, oh,
inches
right.
away, 2 or 3 inches away from the fucking like cuff of your sleeve, dude. And your
Yeah,
hits
my
should not be
shirt-
visible at all times.
If you're a lady, you
Money,
can
money,
do
money,
this with
money,
your
money, money.
sleeves.
Tips go money, money,
But
money, money.
you can't do
Ingrid
it.
isn't small. She's aerodynamic because she
Smell.
has hollow crow bones.
Yeah. There you go. They break
Thank you.
they break so easily.
Yeah, they do. One of my bones just broke.
Oh no.
Yeah.
/@DSP Throwback.
Stealing demon, yeah.
And check out part 2 that just went live.
That's what he's doing. He's doing like a spell to get the demons to
That's
back
it.
up.
Yeah,
Of
he's,
course, once again,
it's
yeah.
summoning. It's
I
a
actually
circle of
think
protection.
that the 60
Mhm.
frames per second upscaling for DSP, excuse me, for Red Dead Redemption looks really good.
Oh my
Yeah, I
God.
wonder why. Why do you think
But
it
for the
looks so
most
good?
part, I
Hey, have you
actually
heard
think
about this Entered Cold? Why would you like to
Huh.
guess why Phil's upscaled Red Dead Redemption 1 stream looks so good?
Ooh, is it because AI and other people are doing shit for him?
Partially, it's also because he has straight up lifted someone else's gameplay footage and
What?
and slapped it and like spliced it into his video. Like
Really?
there's some guy named Gaming Sin, spelled with a CIN or something like that. And
Oh,
Phil, you can see the watermark in the guy's video in Phil's video.
What?
It's just the cutscene. So it's just like they stole the intro cutscene and put it in there, and
Wow.
then just spliced in his gameplay. And there's a bunch of parts of his gameplay that are like cut out. Like there's a part where he like he's talking to some chick. I haven't played Red Dead Redemption. He's playing to some chick, and he's like, "Oh, what a bitch! Why is she such a pushy bitch?" And then it cuts to like just a couple of seconds forward. So I wonder if maybe he's cutting out some blue language that the disclaimer is not even gonna cover them for.
It wouldn't even help with that. That's
looks
crazy.
better
They're
than we were
stealing
trying it on Final
cutscenes?
Fantasy 13.
Oh my god!
And I think the game looks amazing. I was like, whoa, that old ass playthrough, 14 years old, and it looked like shit when I recorded it with my camera.
He said he doesn't watch back his own content either, so I bet he didn't even know what the editors were doing, like stealing shit, or he knew about it. Was like, yeah, go ahead. Nobody knows this guy.
So let me know what you think, okay?
No chance. I think his editors are like DSP's small enough that no one's
going
to notice this.
Segment,
or I'm also an extreme
massive
massive dent, and therefore I don't understand anything about
interesting.
What
I want to do
or stealing,
give you brief updates on everything going on around here, so that you're up to speed, and then we could get to the day off segment. Okay. So first of all, let's talk about DSP Throwback. I launched it about a week ago. If you remember, it was a week ago on my day off, so a week ago Thursday. So today would technically be like day 8 of new content on that channel.
Why are you doing the air quotes?
And by the way, the inclement weather continues. It's still freezing temperatures outside.
And did a video about it.
The inclement. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Okay.
And the blinds
because Piggy changed it apparently.
Oh, interesting.
It's that bad of weather over this weekend here in Seattle. Anyway,
you got called out.
So, DSP Throwback in its first week.
Throwback.
The guy they stole from had 800,000 subs. What the fuck? Why are they so stupid?
I thought it would have done.
My guess is that it's because they are filth.
Each video would get 100 views. That's
my
maybe 1,000.
My read on the situation.
Right.
Way exceeded those expectations. You know, like the first few parts of Final Fantasy all have over 1,000 views.
2 feet of
then
snow
they trail
over the
off,
last
which is to be expected with any lengthy JRPG.
Too, actually, but it's mostly melted.
Over time, more people will check them out, but everyone's going to watch the first few parts at least just for curiosity's sake.
Complaining about the winter weather.
If you're actually interested in the game, you continue. Honestly,
literally nothing
good. The game is so boring. I'm not shocked that people who started watching were like, okay, I get it. It looks better, but this game
yes, the snow appears to be cold.
I agree.
Yes.
I told everyone in my review of that game, it's 15 hours of boardom, and it only gets good around hour 15 to 20.
That's crazy.
Which is really stupid that it takes that long in a 35-hour game to get good.
Okay.
So those videos were good, and then kind of trailed off in popularity.
Yeah, these are
so
fucking
now we've started
crunchy today.
With Red Dead. And part 1 of Red Dead did really good. As of this morning, I want to say around 1,500 views. I'm always conservative because I think
for someone who's not into views, you really talking about them and look at them a lot.
Sure do have your finger on the pulse.
Catch on. Oh, Red Dead started in the next few days.
Money.
I don't know how.
Oh, that was late. Thanks, Streamlabs.
The Tide for Netcup happened in it.
All of these parts of these playthroughs so far.
Did you hear I said this?
So
I don't play
the Hide. In my opinion, is way more interesting than the Final Fantasy playthrough. Like Red Dead is a great game, great story, right off the bat.
48 degrees. It is.
Interesting gameplay.
30 degrees Fahrenheit here,
and ample opportunities for me to have good commentary. So I think it's just a better playthrough. I definitely recommend you give it a look. So, as of this morning, I think I want to say it's like 8 parts of Final Fantasy 13
it's been weird
are live.
For me
It's
too.
either 7
it has
or 8,
been weird, right?
And then 2 parts of Red Dead Redemption 1 are live. Okay?
It's not just you.
Smart.
Again,
Stop!
Would love to hear your feedback. I actually started titling the videos differently on that
Wow.
channel, where I put a blurb
7?
first, like what's going on in the video,
He's
the part
been
number,
saying
and the name
blurb
of the game,
a lot.
so that way you guys can know.
Blurb.
That's basically what people told me is the modern way to title videos. Okay, that's what people have said.
Video title subject. Like, come on.
Everyone puts this.
It's all about clickbaiting
blurb
with
of
YouTube.
what's
You
in the
have to
video
do that.
first
Yeah, well,
to hook you.
that's just anything.
And then if you're
like,
interested,
okay, hey,
Sure. Why would you ruin what's in the video by telling people what's in the video too?
Why like newspapers do the same thing, Phil? They're not just like news January 14th, 2024.
Millions killed, new president elected.
I mean,
blah blah blah.
That's clickbait. That would be clickbaiting, and that's more
right.
accurate.
Well,
like,
yeah.
As if they just like put the date of every single article, like bank article, financial article, sports article, January 13th, 2024. Like,
article,
news article,
this playthrough or whatever. Plus, again, if the thumbnail is good,
thumbnail.
The thumbnail will tell you that
doesn't
information
learn.
of what game it is or whatever anyway, right?
No.
So,
Stop!
I've done all that stuff, and I have good news.
Oh my god!
The good news is,
He masted money for streaming with sur stolen valeur.
Stolen valeur.
Just a fact ou l'observation. Well, fuck it.
Observation. Good fucking. Thanks, Fikes. Thank you for the commendation.
Yeah.
He's pretty cool.
within
He earned
1
those,
week,
by the way.
I did, and I'll
me
challenge
uploading to
anybody
that
who says
channel.
that I didn't.
all right.
Okay, they told me that there'd be
It is
people like you,
already
like came back.
qualified, or I should say, re-qualified
Shit.
to be partnered again with YouTube.
I thought that was
Okay.
a sound effect.
Now, the
That was
problem
weird.
with that
Wait. Uh-oh.
is that because
Said
YouTube
blurb 4
has
times
completely changed
January,
the
not
entire
once in
process
December.
of partnership.
Interesting.
Okay, I have to go through
Uh-oh.
this elaborate weighting process, meaning
No, you don't.
the channel
No,
qualified
okay.
based on the number of video.
I can tell you. All right. So you need. I think it's like. It's a few hundred. You need like a few thousand watch hours
Right.
and 500 subscribers,
Right.
or like a ridiculous amount of shorts views. It's not that bad. You just need people to watch the videos, which is why he's
Well,
trying.
that's the tough part, let me tell you that.
Yeah.
Money.
I hope everyone realizes that this documentary is literally going to be nothing. Source Mike is not Alex Gibney or Ken Burns. He's a marketing and advertising guy. Look at the boogie doc. It did nothing but profit both parties.
Yeah, of
Did-
course.
Did Mike come make money off the Boogie Doc? How did he do that?
I'm not sure. I
guess
think
presumably ad revenue. I guess.
it's possible. And I think, because it almost got me to feel bad for Boogie, almost, but he's a shitty person, so I didn't. It was
Right.
well done. And what I wanted originally from this documentary was to see that Cat was alive, but we got that. So now I
Yeah.
just want to see their daily life. That's all I want to
I
see.
mean, like the stuff that you see in the Boogie Doc is like him going and and needing to borrow $20 from Mike
yes.
to get Taco Bell after selling his Magic cards on Friday Night Magic, so that he can play Friday Night Magic. And I want something similar from Phil. I want to see Phil like waddling up and down
Yeah.
the fucking aisles of the grocery
stairs.
store. I
And
want
the
to
grocery, yeah.
I want to see him picking out food and pre-chopping meals for the week,
Me too.
right?
Yeah.
Like, because we
Oh,
know all
God.
the stuff that they're going to put in, unless he decides
Yeah.
to pivot and go massively the opposite direction, right? I
Right.
just don't see why you'd. I mean, I guess.
Keep
Oh
the
God! what
cherry
if he-
juice.
Oh God! Like,
What?
if he does
What?
that as a job, like, what if that? I hope that he's not getting like money to do a documentary about Phil. Like, if he's just
Right.
calling it a documentary, so that like people will take it seriously, but it's actually just like a massive like suck off job. I mean, that would be funny. That would still be funny. I don't like. Again, I agree that it like it could be anything, but for me, any outcome is funny because of the contrast of what I know reality to be. Right.
Right.
If-
Yes.
if-
I just want to see so badly.
Yes, exactly. Like it to me, it's like would be a hilarious joke if there was like a huge saccharine sweet documentary made about Phil, where it's just like
Mhm.
do 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 do. Honey, where are we gonna make our money this week? I don't know, but
I don't know. Phil.
at least we still got each other. Oh boy, oh boy. Like,
I would like to reach out my
and it's Phil and Kat holding hands as they're playing with
Yeah.
Jasper, and they're like on the couch holding hands, each on their own mobile phones. That's what I want to see.
Oh my god.
Because
Yeah,
that's hilarious. That would be hilarious.
That would be awesome. Also, thanks for the super chat.
Yes, thank you very much.
Zerushian?
Zerushian 007.
Zerushian.
Uploads,
Okay, I like that.
the
I like
number
that.
of views, stuff
Like
like
an
that.
episode of Project
But
7,
now
yeah,
you
and
throw
it's
it
just
in,
like
and
all
now
horribly
YouTube literally
scripted.
Yeah,
tells
exactly,
you
Psycho Dad.
when
It's
you
basically a
submit it,
mockumentary at that
okay,
point.
For our
Yeah.
criteria, you qualify,
Actually, like,
give us
if I wanted to make a funny documentary about Phil, I would gaslight him into thinking that I was making a positive documentary about him and sincerely take him through all these steps so that I could get him doing stuff like swinging on a tire swing at the park with Kat and like going to the zoo and like, no, let's not go over to the elephants, honey. Let's go over to the manatees. I mean, let's go over to the let's go over to the pandas. No, not that either.
Is going to be one of two things. It's either gonna be funny for all the right reasons or funny for all the wrong reasons, and I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
get my laughing feel.
I
Extra
agree
long.
with that. Extra long. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it and it's probably gonna be fun. I'm probably gonna laugh at it. I'm probably gonna laugh at it.
We could all watch it together. Oh my god.
No.
No?
I'm not
Okay.
exaggerating. It actually says that on the screen. It
Might do
says,
that on Twitch
give us
then.
about a
Good
month
idea.
to get around to looking at your channel and approving it. I want you to think about that for a second.
Yeah, exactly, Hermit.
Oh
A
my
month,
God!
right?
Yes.
Anyway, Jade, I'm sorry to hear you're still not feeling good today.
Oh,
I'm
no.
glad you
With
feel
me,
better.
okay.
I understand if you're
Jade's
not in
been
the chat
watching
today,
too many
but all of our
upscale DSP
well wishes
video.
and intentions are with you. Please get well soon.
Stop! Why are you doing prayer hands so much?
Yeah.
I understand if
Please,
you're not in the
please.
chat today, but all
Get
of
well
our
soon.
well wishes and intentions are with you. Please get well soon, sir.
I mean,
Okay? I love it.
did he say whale?
I love
Please
it.
get well soon.
Big ups, be awesome one for the 7 whole months. That's crazy.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Be Awesome One. I have your IP. I have your address. Okay. Be Awesome One. Thanks very much,
What
Be Awesome One.
happened?
Enjoy your brain.
Oh my God.
Be Awesome One's the guy that Phil said that to.
Really?
Yes.
I never knew that.
I never knew.
What?
Yes.
We got a
that's
superstar here.
That's Be Awesome One. Big ups.
All
Wow.
of our well wishes and intentions.
Maybe I'll
are
come
with you.
across
Please
the
get well
pond and
soon,
come visit
sir.
you there
Okay?
in very old, hold on, what's
Jade
it
was in the
here?
chat saying, 2
Scotland.
days in a row not feeling
Oh,
good.
yeah.
I hope you feel better, man.
I hope you feel better,
So, yeah,
man, Jade. I love
so,
you.
in
I feel
one-
not good.
Oh.
I feel not good. See me today. Okay. I guess you'll see me later today, Phil.
week,
Right.
I've
I
requalified
guess
for the
it's
YouTube
nice
partner
that you've said
program,
nice
but it says
things
it's going to
to
take them
Jade,
a
but we
month
know he
to
doesn't
get
mean
to
it.
it.
Yeah,
Now,
exactly.
will it actually take a month? I don't know. The good news here is
Fuck yourself.
I'm not in any rush. Okay, I'm not in any rush at all. If it takes
I know
them a
I've
month
seen
to
it. I
even
just
look
didn't
at
know it was
then
you,
takes
the
them a
awesome
month to
one,
look
and
at
I
it.
must have
But
forgotten.
I told you the whole
I'm
idea
sorry.
here.
Now I
You
know.
got a tiny woman's brain. You can't keep
I
all
do.
this
My
good
post
stuff.
is bothering me
Not like
today.
me.
That's-
The whole idea
That's
here
true.
I have a
is
tiny
to build up a
man's
body
brain.
of work on that
Which is
channel.
still
right?
bigger than a
Let's get
big
20 or
woman's
more
brain.
videos of Final Fantasy. Let's get 10 or
Barf
more
hiccups
videos
are the worst.
of Red Dead.
What are you
Then,
doing?
If I get approved for the partner program and I turn on ads, now ads will
Stop!
start running on all that content,
God,
and if
even
someone
his
starts
snaps
watching, they can
sound
watch a ton
gross.
of videos
Everything
instead
he
of one or
does
two, and then
is
they run out
so
of content
annoying.
to watch, right? In addition,
Yeah.
I told you my future plans for that channel
You
are
are
number
going to
one,
turn on memberships for it.
possibly
You know you
do
are.
kind of one-off retro streams where we'll have like a Q&A
He
night.
just did like a barf hiccup.
Yeah.
We'll head over there and talk about what it was like back in the day to be a YouTuber in the old days.
Money, money, money.
How different
Money, money,
YouTube
money.
used to
Typical
be,
money.
how the
Big up,
channel
Diablo.
formats were different, how the
Boogie
uploading
literally
process
went
was
out of
different.
his way to say,
Boogie.
yeah, I lied about almost everything and gave fake numbers, and Mike was cool with it because
Sure.
exposure.
I haven't
And
seen that.
I mean, he did sort of give. I can't remember where I saw it, but I mean, it's you kind of expect that from Boogie, and I think
True.
what Mike wanted to do. I mean, he stays on these guys. He literally tries to be a neutral party and just tries to show them as they are. If they lie, okay. You know, he's not really the guy that's going to press people for the truth. I think he just wants to show
Well,
these people
we
as they are.
We also don't even know what he like.
Right.
We don't know anything about what might come like wants or what he like not what his politics are, but like what his like general demeanor and what kind of a person he is, right? Like
yeah.
for all we know, like he just cares about making people seem better than they really are or whatever.
Sure.
Like fine. I
If
guess.
that's his goal, that's his. You know, that's his thing.
Maybe
but,
he's got
you know.
maybe he's got like a weird thing. Maybe he's got likes to challenge himself by like surrounding
Maybe.
himself by the worst people imaginable. And
Yeah, seeing how much he can take.
yeah, exactly. Well, he had to leave halfway through the fucking Boogie documentary because he was so depressed by being around Boogie all the time. Which, like to me, that's like a good indicator that
How
you know.
he composes himself.
Yeah, he's very
oh
well
my God.
composed. If he could handle Boogie for
He can
however
handle
long,
this fucker.
well, no, I don't think he's gonna be able to handle Phil either. He's gonna be so
Really?
annoyed by Phil. Get me out of here is what
Okay.
I'd be saying. Leave me the fuck alone. This guy never shuts up.
Please, I've heard about
How
the helicopter
community
drop
was
so many
different. 'Cause
times.
There was
Yeah,
a whole
right.
community based on your channel page back then. How the comment
Thanks
system
again,
was
Zero Rush.
Thank you very
interesting
much.
in a way, really to
Zero Rush.
communicate with fans because there was no chat like this or social media
Chat.
wasn't
I like
as
all
big
these.
back
I
then.
like all these interesting points.
It was just a different climate. And a totally
Yeah, I
different
can
process,
fully
right?
see Phil's nipple in
so I think
glorious
a night like
3D
that, just
right now.
having a throwback
Cool,
night,
you
relaxing,
can.
Look at
could
that.
be fun. Or
Oh my
another
God.
idea I had is doing a stream
got
where
big
for like
nips.
2 hours
Yeah, he's
I'd
got
be reacting to my old
gravy
content.
stains.
So imagine once Red Dead
Ew.
Redemption,
Right.
the first 4 parts are live. Imagine if one night I just go on that channel,
Me too,
start a
Ruben.
stream, hit play, and we watch Red Dead together. And I react to my old style of
Don't
That
do that.
sounds
No one
awful.
wants to
No
hear
one
about
wants that.
YouTube of
I think
old.
that would
No
be
one
really
wants
fun.
it.
Thus of
Because
YouTube's
obviously I'm gonna
old.
cringe at some of it, but a lot of the
Dearest
stuff is probably
Phil,
still
what was
pertinent. I
thine
wanna comment
ad
on all
revenue
these
like
improvements
back
and things that you're gonna
whence.
see.
It just
that'd be
reminds
pretty
me of
neat,
your
okay?
Ken
So I
Burns
think that
style
would be a good thing to
documentary.
do.
I think that's a way better way to make a documentary. Might come do it like Ken Burns.
Mm-hmm. Old-fashioned music.
As
Or
content
Werner
for that
Herzog.
channel,
Let's go to
and then
Werner
long
Herzog.
term-
DSP documentary.
Excuse me, stupid post.
Wonder if he'll if I could just go to
long
Telluride
term
and see him again.
Once
money,
enough is up there, like once, for example, Final Fantasy is up there
Mark
and
my
complete.
effing words, I
Once
am
Red
coming
Dead
for
is
you.
up there and complete, right?
I'm
Like, all
clumming-
those
clumming
playthroughs are done.
I'm
Now
clumming for you.
we could look to do other remastered playthroughs in the future that you guys want. In fact, we could even do polls.
Yeah,
where you
he
could say,
literally, you're
"Hey,
stealing shit.
do you know,
Hey,
back from the original Dark Side Filled channel, what are some of your favorite playthroughs that are over there?
No
like to see get a
one
facelift?
cares.
30-minute segments with thumbnails and a formal playlist with proper titling, with frame per second upgrades, with frame rate upgrade or
he keeps having to
resolution
like
upgrades and stuff
tug
like
down
that,
on his
right?
shirt still, so
Yeah.
you can't see his move.
I think that'd be
You don't
great.
sit-
Right?
you don't have a
So
mirror or
that's
something
all
in your house?
long-term that we can work
Right,
on
what the
for the
fuck?
rest of the year. And again,
Is it like a
if this
funhouse
gets us to the
mirror that
partner
makes you look
program,
good?
That's,
that
I mean,
it's not just
genuinely, he
doing it for
probably
fan
has
service,
something like
but
that
maybe
in his
actually
home.
making
Yeah.
extra bucks.
Like literally
Back
just
to
a
doing it, which
dented
would be
mirror
nice,
that
right?
makes him look
It would-
skinnier.
It would incentivize me to do a little bit more content over there rather than just the dry uploads, but instead maybe doing some other content
dry
on the channel.
What is that?
So-
Ugh! I'm going in dry. I'm
Ugh.
going in dry, boys. I'm uploading it
Ugh.
dry.
It's like when he did the
Let's see
dry
how it
run
goes. I'm
last year
happy
of
that I've
DSP
requalified.
React.
Right,
All
right.
right. We'll see
No
what
lube.
happens, but it could take a while.
His arms
you
are going
know,
nuts today,
up
by the
to a
way.
month.
He's
I hope
flipping,
it doesn't
flopping
take
them
a
around.
month. I hope that it takes like maybe a week or two. That'd be great.
Let it all out, Zerussian.
Um,
I get it.
But
Let
it is
out.
what it is. And if it takes forever, it takes forever, right? And you know what? If it doesn't qualify for some oddball reason,
You're gonna
it's
take
not
this
the
one
end of the
dry.
world. It would suck because obviously I want to make maybe a
Yeah,
little
going
bit
in
of
dry
ad
is like
revenue
going in
on the
cold
videos,
turkey.
But I could still
Yeah.
stream over there and do stuff. I mean, I've done streams before where
He does
hey, if
seem
you
to
like
be
the stream,
on
just
some
hit me or
sort of
something, right? I've done that. We did that
stimulant.
on Twitch
Yeah.
for a month, 2.5 years ago.
Maybe he's just
when
manic.
They kicked me out of the partner program for no valid reason. I actually streamed on there a whole
Nugs,
other
calm
month,
down.
All right.
Well,
basically on tips
Positive
and not
stream.
worrying about things like ad revenue
Positive,
and other
yeah.
contributions. So let's see what happens and go from there. All right. So all the
right.
news on DSP Throwback is good. I hope you'll check out the channel. I hope you'll comment and let me know what you think of these playthroughs.
So that
and
was the
improvements I've
news on
already done to the
DSP
channel and
Throwback
been live.
segment.
And
it was
hopefully
just
be back in the partner
you
program
just
sooner rather
talked.
than later.
It wasn't
Okay?
news.
That's
No
all the
one
updates
cares
today.
about your
Now,
money.
an update
No
on
one.
DSP
Money,
Gaming.
money.
As you guys know,
Kids
in
go,
the last
money,
week,
Money, money,
this
money.
channel
Those are
got
the
a
kind of human milkers that will carry the lol farm. Milk,
Absolutely. We're
milk,
not going.
milk.
We're not going hungry this
Milk,
winter.
milk,
Those milkers are swollen and brimming with milk to be just
Yuck.
ripe for the milking.
Yucky.
significant
Thank you very
amount of
much.
Yucky.
support
BLX.
Yeah.
when it
Thank
came
you.
to
I'm
membership.
milking
All
a
right.
human.
On
You
January
realize
7th,
that, right?
someone named Nikita came onto this channel and
Oh,
gave us
Why are
hold
we
on,
talking?
hold
We're
on.
doing this again,
100
guys.
memberships.
Wait,
That's
wait.
amazing.
Did
But
he
no
get a
one
bunch
knows
of
who-
members last night? Because he's at 1,097 now. Or am I wrong?
No,
Wait,
that's
where
low.
was
That's
he?
lower than he was the other day.
Oh.
Now,
On January 7th, someone named Nikita came onto
someone
this channel
named Nikita, by the way, I don't know who they are.
He's brought this up 3 different times.
Yeah.
and gifted the community 200 memberships. That's amazing.
And then 200
But no one knows who Nikita
more.
is.
Wait,
Nikita didn't say a word.
Oh, so you can't send out the whale signal to him?
but no one knows who he is.
No one knows. At least of all me.
Why would? Yeah, exactly. Why would you bring this
Mhm.
up? Why wouldn't you just like, if you were suspicious about this, stop talking about it so that we can stop like focusing on it and
Right.
the like, you know, unscrupulous person who's tipping you will not you know, actually execute his plan. And Meth Bear, I did recognize your song Clumsy by Our Lady Peace. Thank you.
Word in the chat.
What? Oh.
I don't
He was
recall
writing the
Nikita
lyrics to
ever
Clumsy by Our
communicating
Lady.
with anyone on this channel.
Ah.
It's just someone who came in and gifted this giant member bomb. And of
Uh-huh,
course,
just
people are very happy.
Completely randomly. I've never heard of this person before, and they just came in randomly and gave me $400, right?
No, no.
for 200
200 memberships.
That's what I
is
mean.
Very expensive
That's-
because when you
Oh,
gift
wait.
memberships, it's the $4.99 memberships.
So that's $1,000.
$1,000. It's a lot. 800? Was there like a sale or something? What?
That's
Why
like
was it
That's like $1
800?
million.
Be a lot of people
It was
using
at
those
least
memberships and getting the benefits, and
1,000
that's
when they did it
excellent,
twice.
right?
So
The next day,
1,000. Yeah, okay,
January
800.
8th,
But twice.
again,
That's
Nikita
$1,600.
came onto this channel
Again.
and gifted another 200 memberships.
$200 for
Okay.
every
That was
50.
2 days
Really?
in a row,
Okay.
200 memberships, and FYI,
Yeah.
for transparency purposes here on
Yeah.
Are
YouTube,
the subs $3.99?
the
I
revenue
might
per
not know
membership
anything.
is between $2 to $2.50.
These doll hairs. What? Sorry.
Now he is directly talking about how much memberships cost. We're
Oh,
talking
good.
about that because we're outraged at the idea that he is getting
It's
this much
never
money.
enough.
And now
it's never
he's
enough for him.
and now he's about to complain about it. Let's go.
50 cents per membership
Yeah.
here on YouTube.
No,
Because
Alex,
the
we're
thing is,
good.
it's different dependent on
We're okay.
the level,
Far as I can
and it's
see.
different
I don't see
depending on
anything.
each
Yeah,
person, because each
it's
person
fine.
on YouTube can price their memberships differently. But I keep my memberships
He's good.
cheap.
He's good.
I keep them
Oh,
with
okay. Well,
$3.99.
never
That's
mind.
like
Sorry.
the lowest you can do, I think.
Disregard.
Or close to the lowest. It's lower than what it was when I was on Twitch, which is $5 minimum. So because
That
of that,
was
What the
five-
fuck?
was that not
$2,
5 years
maybe
ago?
$2.50 per
Was.
membership. I forget what the money is. It's usually something between
oh my
there.
God.
Okay.
I forget what the money
So
is.
right off the bat,
Mm-hmm.
again,
Okay.
being fully transparent here, if all of
Yes.
those counted, right? Potentially you're talking about like
Yeah, $3.99
a
is sort of
ton of extra
standard
money for
when you
this month,
gift
which would be
memberships.
great.
It's not the 99-cent ones. It's the second tier of memberships.
And that's like $3.99, something like that. Did you hear what you just said?
No.
Let me just give it a quick listen.
potentially you're talking about
I'm
like,
stupid.
a
Oh
ton
boy.
of-
My Fave Movies. De Clumchamp Redemption.
Oh
De
no.
Route d'Abaddon de Clomé. Clom les listes. De la Clomé Wales.
Okay, that was pretty good.
Well,
That was pretty good.
You forgot Sonic Sol's favorite movie, The Goonies.
You forgot Clum and Clummer.
Clemmer is good. That's good. I like
Thank
that.
you.
extra money for this month, which would be
Big
great
ups,
because,
thank
by
you.
the way,
Thank you very
ad
much.
revenue this month is way
Yeah.
down. There's no
Clumier.
ads to go around on YouTube on January because in
Clumier and the
January
Beast.
all
Greasy
the
up,
Christmas
woman.
campaigns are over. So this would be a tremendous help to help the business keep going when all that behind the scenes revenue that normally I would make is gone for January. Usually it picks
Hold
up
on.
around February, March again.
I'm
But
gonna
January
see how
has-
much. I'm gonna look at Social Blade. Okay, I know it's not totally reliable, but I want to see like what Phil's channel is possibly making right now. So we're gonna what?
Just look at his face.
Oh my god. Okay, so DSPgaming. Let's look. Okay, estimated monthly earnings.
Mm-hmm.
Max is 2.2k. Okay, estimated yearly it says 26,000. It's like 27,000. So it's obviously it's not super reliable, but still, even if it's lowballing, you know, with like $1,000 a month is a lot. You don't. Why are you begging for more of this? It's crazy.
I don't even get what his actual complaint here, because he's talking about like
No.
if all of them counted, which why wouldn't all of them count? Because they can, I guess they can
He's-
get refused, right? So
They can. He's like all paranoid because they haven't sort of counted to his total membership thing yet. He talked about it
What?
yesterday. Yeah, it's really weird. I'm not sure what.
Why would
is
that
happening. I don't know.
does that happen? I've never heard of that.
I don't.
That's a
I've
little-
never
that's
heard
a
of it
little-
either.
That's a little sus.
Yeah,
it?
a little bit. A little bit. Yeah.
What? Because members are like bought through YouTube, so how would there be an issue? 'Cause-
Right.
Yeah, that's
don't
kind of what
know.
I'm thinking, Nugs, is that he's just lying.
He
like-
yeah, that's the most. That's the thing that makes the most sense, right?
And if they came through on yesterday or whatever, the day before, whatever, the 6th, 7th, whatever, 6th, 7th, whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're not going to count for this month because they
No.
count December's for this month, right? Like,
Right.
on the
yeah,
21st, you'd get
things like
last
a month
month.
after they happen
so
on YouTube.
okay, so that's what the actual complaint here is. I'm not going
I
to see any. I'm not going to see any positive benefit from these until like March. Okay,
Right.
or I guess it'd be in
God.
February technically, but still, like,
Yeah.
I don't know that you have like $800 extra bucks coming your way, dude. Like, just relax. Buy maybe use that to buy a
Right.
PC. He bitching about. I don't know.
Yeah. Shiny Teeth is right. Unless there's nowhere for the gifted subs to go, which is true. Like,
Yeah.
I guess some of them could have been accepted and some of them were not, but I
They-
guess we'll never know.
They forgot to do the botting first. Sorry about that. Easter.
Yeah.
Here you go. Here, this one's from Easter. Hold on.
Oh.
That was
Yeah.
quiet. That was quiet.
It was very quiet.
That's fine. Hold on. Hold on.
Okay,
Here we go.
okay,
Here we
alright,
go. Here we
okay.
go.
There we go. Yeah. There you go. You got 3, 4
There you
for
go.
the price of 1.
Blasting you.
So this would be
Yeah.
a tremendous help to help the business keep going when all that behind the scenes revenue that normally I would make is gone for January. Usually it picks up around February, March again, but January historically is always the worst ad revenue month on YouTube, which is why you'll see a lot of content creators ease up on their content in January.
So hard?
They go crazy in like September, October, November, December, and then all of a sudden January, oh, I'm going on break.
Yeah.
I'm going on vacation. I'm
People need vacations and breaks.
Potential to make money
What's
is
the
way
problem?
less. Okay.
Mic
So,
drop.
having those gifted memberships would help a ton this month.
That was
It really
really
would.
quiet.
Yeah, I know.
So, that was January 7th, January 8th. January 10th.
Makes me want to watch that.
Okay. I was gifted another 100 memberships.
Why are you
This
bragging?
time around, this
and
was
then
from
you're
someone
turn it
named
into a
Doobie.
bag.
Yes,
Did
Oh my
Did you hear about this yesterday?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
And like this is so stupid. You're like addressing, like you're directly addressing people now, idiot.
ODY.
Yeah.
And although people were like, oh, that might be the dude that we are Detractor, that guy Doody who streams you and stuff. I think that was just a jab. I don't think that person.
A jab?
A jab.
Wow, almost as if you know who it came from, as if you can like see and you arranged it ahead of time, and maybe it's this Nikita person who we also know to be Only Iced Coffee because he does the exact same thing.
Person, I think.
I like this. He was a little bit concerned for the corner demon here. Buddy, are you okay? No, he's like,
what's happening?
He's just like, he's worried about the corner demon right here. Like, oh, you looking a little sick today, buddy. You okay?
You're not as ferocious as normal.
What are you guys doing over there?
That person, I think what it was, someone was taking a jab out of the tractor, right? So another 100 memberships. So you're talking now within the last week.
Wow. Thanks for subscribing.
Enjoy your brainworms.
500 gifted memberships to the channel, which is why we're at what we're at right now.
Okay.
That's
it's
why
we're
at
so good when
almost
they fall
1100.
off.
Now we were actually up to 1170. That's the record. But what
Corner
happened
demon
is, as
has
you
a
can
hurdy
see in the
tummy.
last few days, almost no one has become a member or gifted a membership. Why? Because supposedly.
Because your goal has been massively inflated. Your goal has been because your members total has been doubled, Phil.
Yeah.
Okay, it's been doubled. So maybe you don't need it. Maybe you don't need it. Just this.
Be happy with what you got.
Like maybe if you stop bitching this much, people might stay on because they could stand to listen to you.
Supposedly, I got 500 gifted members, so a lot of people are like, Phil's doing really good this month. There's no reason to do anything with the community or members.
Exactly.
Right? I know that's what it is. When you see
then
my
shut
channel's
up.
numbers skyrocket.
No one is entitled to give you anything. You're not
Phil's
entitled
doing
to
great,
their
so
money.
Now's not the time. I don't really need to help him out with gifted memberships. And listen, you're right. The community.
You're right.
Sorry. I didn't do anything. I swear.
I didn't do it.
I don't care. I don't care.
She's here. I swear. She's in the other room. She's there. He's talking about his wife.
I didn't kill my wife. I don't care. Hold on.
She's here on her own free will, Ossifer.
Money, 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 money. Chips
Me
go,
too,
money,
Mario
money,
Faker.
money, money.
Big ups for the
Guys, you just don't
thumbnail,
get it. He
basically.
lives in poverty. Crying face.
Big ups.
Crying face.
Crying face.
Thanks to Russian. He's poverty streamer, man. Like, fuck. Look at him. Look at him. He can't buy shirts that are big enough for him.
No.
So you gotta see his tits.
I gotta see those tits. It's gonna be very quick.
Mario Faker
be very
makes
quick.
these disgusting images that I love. Wait, what movie is that?
This is The Fugitive.
Oh,
starring
okay.
Tommy Lee Jones.
I see that. That's cool. Okay. All right. Yeah. That's.
Harrison Ford.
Oh, hey, Harrison Ford. I love him.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care. It's the same
I
face.
don't care.
I love that.
It's the same thing.
You're right. The
Oh my
community
God.
is doing great.
One
A
thing
lot
I
of
love
people
about
here
Snoot is his
who got
vast
gifted members
knowledge
are very
of
happy right now
movie
because they're going to have
scenes.
these
Basic
for the
level
next month, all
Hollywood
these
fucking
ongoing
movies from
playthroughs.
1991.
I love
Coming out
it.
in a couple weeks,
I
they're
love
going to
it.
be very happy to have that.
Tommy REE.
Snort.
So you're gonna
Jesus
see
Christ.
that. You're definitely going to see that.
Blew out my eardrums.
You know, in the chat, tons of people have memberships and are enjoying them. Okay, but
I'm
there's a
enjoying.
catch here.
Bill, I'm
This is
enjoying
something
my
that-
membership. I can't
Ah!
do anything with it, and it doesn't change anything about the experience. But I'm enjoying it. Thank you.
And I hate the emos. But
I've been
thanks.
tracking all week, and you might have heard this morning when the stream was running before I started talking to you guys and started the podcast. You were hearing the link.
No.
That was me talking with YouTube support.
Oh my God.
Okay, why am I?
Oh
talking
my
with
God,
YouTube
you did it
support?
on this
well,
computer that you're
'cause today
streaming
is January
from?
13th. Okay, it's 6 days after that initial
here we go.
membership bomb from Nikita.
Here we go.
I haven't gotten any revenue from that.
You're not supposed to. What are you talking about?
Also, YouTube sometimes takes a while to update that shit. They got a lot happening, buddy. They don't give a shit about you. Fuck. And you're not gonna see it till next month anyway, dumbass. Like, fucking come on.
What the fuck do you mean I'm not getting any revenue? I need your money
Why
now.
would you get it now? What is this?
Just calling your boss at home on the weekend and just be like,
where's my money?
Hey, I know I get paid next Thursday, but I need my money. I need that money now.
What the fuck?
You should bill yourself now.
At all.
God
Okay,
damn, you're so
I've been
stupid.
tracking my revenue statistics because I was curious, what would I make from all these?
Because I was curious. I was just tracking my revenue statistics.
You have a calculator.
I was tabulating the volumetric qualities of the contributions that have inserted themselves into my dollar repository, and I noticed thus at YouTube support.
The memberships, how much will this help the channel this month? And I keep going back, and it shows you got them. They count.
You got
the channel.
Looks like Twizzly's
But then when
one.
you go to revenue statistics, it's zero
Cool.
for that.
Yeah.
Zero. You made nothing.
Huh?
And I'm like,
Okay.
what? Like,
What?
why did I make nothing?
You
It doesn't make sense.
yet.
And it's not just the January 7th member bomb. It's also the January 8th member bomb. It's also the January 10th member bomb.
What are you talking about?
So, like, basically, whatever these member bombs were done in a way that YouTube, for some reason, isn't automatically just calculating and counting that revenue immediately.
It doesn't make sense.
I don't think it works that way, dude. Is this like?
It doesn't.
Like, surely this is not the first time in your YouTube career that you've looked at this, right? Like,
No.
Huh? I really don't get that. I really don't get that.
I don't get it
Now,
either.
admittedly,
I'm stupid.
admittedly,
DSP wanted that preview at how many gun pools he can do. DSP, it's
he's
not
planning.
your money yet.
I like the way that was said. I'm betting those question marks were emotes, and Chantel couldn't read
They're
them.
probably clap emotes.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Right? Clap talking.
It's not your money yet. Okay, I love that.
So-
Love that.
A Bentley enthusiast asks, how does it work then? I'm not 100% certain, but my understanding, so it's basically like when you get paid from like a regular job, right? Like if you ever work salary or payroll, you get paid for every 2 weeks typically, right? But it's not so okay. Say a week goes from Sunday to Saturday, for example.
Right.
Typically you'll get paid on a Thursday, right?
Yeah.
The week that you're getting paid, the Thursday, the week of the actual that your actual payday is coming in, it's not like Sunday to Thursday are the hours you're getting paid for, right? You're getting paid for Sunday to Saturday from the previous week, and then Sunday to Saturday from 2 weeks ago, right? And that's 2 weeks of work, and then the work that you're doing now is
You get paid for later.
next week, right?
Yeah.
And it's the same situation here.
money,
You
money,
made these in
Typical,
January.
money.
He's double dipping on his fans.
He's double
Yeah.
dipping.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he's double dipping on his fins.
He's double dipping in it.
And it might.
And so like, yeah, it's the same thing. It's January. You're gonna get paid for them in February or March, maybe. I don't know. I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
And
Because
like,
all right, because all right, so these members that we got today, they will count. We'll see them, revenue for that in February.
right.
Easily understood.
I just don't get because this has never been a problem before, and he's had member bombs before. So why is he acting like this is a problem now?
I don't know.
Weird.
January 10th member bomb. So, like, basically, whatever these member bombs were done in a way.
Oh,
that you
sorry.
get for
Sorry. I don't know why I'm
reason.
being so stupid. I know what the problem
What?
is now.
What?
He's feigning distress. So, oh no, I'm not getting any revenue for all these memberships. So I need tips now because I need to save my business now. And next month maybe it'll be okay because like I'll have this extra money bomb. But next month the memberships are going to expire, and so I'm not going to have that revenue in the month after that. So I'm going to need your tips now to plan in advance for March when I'm not going to have the money from the member bombs in February. Okay?
Okay.
Simple as that. Very easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't automatically just calculating and counting that revenue immediately. Now, admittedly,
Grease me up, woman.
You guys are having fun with the
this
sound
might
drops,
be
huh?
something that happens all the time, and I just don't track it.
I like
because
it.
How often do I get a giant member bomb like that?
All
Once in
the
a blue
time.
moon, maybe a couple
All
times
the
a year,
fucking
if that,
time,
right?
you pussy.
So I don't usually just sit there looking at it, but it just so happens.
Yes, you
this
do.
month because
And also, this is a great face.
Crunchy core and yum.
Oh my god, wait! That's beautiful.
Ah,
Oh my god. Okay, screenshot. Yeah.
my face when the member bomb drops. This is like this is like the corner demon is actually an incubus, and he's hanging mad demon dong right now. Whoa! Oh my god, it's big.
It's big.
looking at it,
Whoa.
but it just
That's
so
funny.
happens this month because ad revenue has decreased a ton.
Yeah, that's thumbnails
Things
here
are
for
down on the channel, and I
My
was
face
looking
when I
at
saw
how
Cat,
could I
yeah.
improve them? As you know, I'm doing all these
Yeah.
things to try to improve the channel this month,
Yeah.
improving titles, improved the
Or
thumbnails
woman.
and things like that.
sure.
And
Demon dog. Yeah.
these gifted memberships are a godsend right now. Like if they all count, if all 500 of these gifted memberships count, all right,
Move on.
hopefully this will make up for all that lost ad revenue, and I'll be very good off.
Huh?
What do you mean? You mean ad revenue? What lost
when you
ad
were
revenue?
sick?
No, he's talking
Or
about
what?
January. January's reduced ad revenue.
Oh,
It's not-
yeah. Well, that happens.
it's not
maybe
lost.
You should've yeah, like maybe you should have saved and prepared
That's a
for
good idea.
a bad month.
You know, like when it was really, really good in the 4 months between September and December, and maybe didn't spend it all on Hogan's.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
Off this month, which would be excellent because usually in January it's not. Usually in January it's one of the worst months of
That's
the year. Because
true.
of it. So
Delune.
I'm ecstatic
always
about
says
that.
he
I'm
makes
very
nothing
happy
on
you
ad
guys
revenue.
kept the memberships, right? You notice no one's been rescinded their membership or anything like
how
that.
do you know
You
that?
all
How,
got
can't-
them in your-
how would we know that? How would we be able to
Yeah.
tell that? It's not like they like
There's no
Snood has
statistics for that.
rescinded his membership to the DSP gaming stream.
Oh, taxes. Right.
Ah, yes.
Right, Rice.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
keeping them,
Woo.
okay?
Snort?
But
Gross.
I find it very weird that we're almost a week,
For duty,
6 days
spent
now
all
after.
cat money on WWE.
these mem-
Yeah, I heard that too.
Classic. Hold on.
Oh, whoa. That was really, really aggressive, Phil. You're
Ah,
gonna pull the
Philip.
skin off.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Leave that corner demon. Leave that corner demon alone.
Leave his demon dog alone.
Yeah. See, this side has the good corner demons, and I think the other side to his left has the bad corner demons. That must be where like the big titted like succubus demons are, right?
Yeah.
And he doesn't like those
Yeah.
ones. He doesn't like those ones.
No.
6 days
No.
now after.
Okay, sorry, but look at this fucking moob jiggle. I'm so sorry. I'm
I
clapping so much,
know.
but
It's okay. It's okay, buddy. I'm enjoying myself. Oh my god, you can see it.
you can hear that.
Oh. Do you guys see that? Look, big corner fridge. Yes.
Yeah.
Look at the jiggle.
We're almost a week, 6 days now after these memberships initially went through, supposedly, and I got nothing for it at all. Zero. So
Yet
after
you have
having
gotten
waited all-
nothing yet. It's coming,
Yet.
Phil. Okay.
Yeah, what the,
We-
did you all of a
all
sudden
right.
forget
I'm
how
like,
this works?
I want to know what's going on. So
Okay.
this
You've
morning
been
I
talking
went
about
to
this for
group
way
chat
too long.
with
No,
their
I've
support
just been
team.
pausing.
I laid it all out.
Oh,
I even gave them
but also he
screenshots
shouldn't
to
be
show. I'll
talking
say,
about
here's
it.
the
Fair
chart
enough.
showing they counted, but here's
Any
the
amount
revenue
of
chart
time is
showing
too
nothing.
long.
So what gives?
Money,
So
money,
they're
Yeah,
gonna
corner
look
demon
into
looks
it,
like
and they're
Kevin.
supposed to get back to me.
Money.
Just a reminder, he took money from a homeless man.
Ah, yes.
He did. He
Yes.
did, Paul.
$300 from a guy living in his car. That's cool.
Yep. Yep.
I think it was winter, but it was winter then too. Someone brought this up on a stream, and I don't remember who it was, but someone tipped him, and it was like I think it might have been Slayer. Slayer said something like, "Here's a $20 tip, Phil. Sorry, I don't have a money. Sorry, I can't afford a game or something like that." And Phil was just like, "Oh, that sucks.
Well,
I'll just thank you for the $20. Have a good day."
I'll
Goodbye."
say this: if you don't have any money and you're like, I want to watch Detractor Beam, I want to give them money. Save
Don't.
your money.
Yeah,
Do
but-
not give us money if you cannot afford it. You are not required to, like this fucking guy.
Buy yourself some Twizzlers or something, right?
Buy yourself some Twizzlers.
According to the
a
poll,
movie.
do not buy red vines. That's what I'm being told.
Yes, also he was a PDF.
Ah,
file,
yes.
That's right.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If their answer
Thanks,
is,
Log
oh,
of
it
Might.
just takes
Thanks
a
for the
long
5 months,
time
man.
to process
Oh,
making memberships, then I'm gonna be
Yeah.
calm and I'm not gonna worry. But if they come to me and they're like, "Oh, this is fraudulent," it's gonna piss me off because
What's
we're counting
fraudulent?
memberships that don't exist, and there's literally people who come to stream.
Oh,
and
somebody
look,
called
maybe I'll help.
this. I think Atlas
What?
might have called this already. This is the chargeback saga. He's laying the foundation for a chargeback saga right now. Somehow a fake membership chargeback saga.
Okay, and I
Okay.
see
Well,
Nanya
Phil, in the
Business saying
community
YouTube
today,
has probably
right?
flagged the
But now
transactions
they
for
think I've
review
gotten
because they
something
look
that I
so
didn't
sus.
get.
That
Could be.
too.
That's not fair. That's not fair to me. That's not fair
I
to
wish
anyone. That's
Twizzlers would
bullshit,
sponsor us.
you know? But up to this
What do you mean
point,
that's not
never
fair to
once-
anyone? It doesn't affect
How?
anybody but you.
It literally doesn't.
Like it doesn't matter to anybody else. It's also not unfair to you because you didn't do anything to earn those. Some psycho
You
just
didn't.
came in. Some psycho whose name you don't even know, and you don't even know like who they are behind the name. Just
You just
came by
wish-
randomly and dropped 500 subs for no reason.
Yeah,
You
you
like,
just wish that they would keep doing that.
yeah. I just want to keep the money that I didn't earn.
Yeah,
Which I mean, hell,
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
not
Right.
fair. That's not fair to me. That's not fair to anyone. That's bullshit. You know? But up to this
punch
point,
whip
never
combo.
once in my entire time using YouTube, now almost 3 full-time years I've been streaming here,
it's probably
have
an
I
OIC
seen
sock.
that be a
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen
Yeah.
fraudulent
Someone said
memberships
that the
or
name is
fraudulent gifted
like,
memberships. I don't even know how that
you could use it
work.
for either
To my knowledge,
sex,
the moment
too,
that
so
it
that
goes
is
through,
also
it
sus.
counts.
What?
because like OIC they
Oh.
they transition. So like Nikita could be a boy's or a girl's name. You know.
It does. He LARPs as Lisa Lou. He LARPs as girl wearing purple. He's
Interesting.
all over the place. He's not.
Yeah.
There's no attributing any sort of like logic to anything that OIC does because he's just like a dog. He's just doing things arbitrarily, right? Like
Right.
that's
Yeah.
how I see it.
And yeah, he keeps having
Right?
issues with fraud
So-
transactions. It's weird.
I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen here.
Couldn't tell you, Sonic. I don't
And
want to.
certainly this is not a big deal for you guys. This is a big deal for me. But understand
anime,
why
what?
it's a big deal for me.
Is Nikita?
Yeah.
You guys every day are coming to stream.
I don't think it's a reference to an anime. So there's a couple of things that it could be. There's a Nikita missile in Metal Gear Solid. There's also La Femme Nikita, which is a show that was on, I think, like CBS or something back in the 90s. It's about like is that a Canadian show?
I don't know.
No, it can't be. Yeah, it is. Yes.
It is?
Yep.
Okay.
La Femme Nikita is a Canadian action drama television series based on the French film Nikita by Luc Besson. So that's what it is. It's a French film by Luc Besson.
We're learning.
We're stalking.
learning.
And we're stalking.
stalking.
This is a great
We're
freeze
drinking.
frame actually here too. Look at
Oh
his
my
face.
god. What is that down there? Is
pointing-
that a demon sucking my dog?
Pointing at the members. Huh? What the fuck's with this? Look at this.
What?
This isn't right. This right here sucks.
Oh my God, Phil's doing exceptionally well here on this channel this month. This is cool. But in truth, I don't even know if I am. I could actually now.
You're not. You're not.
No,
those are
you're
going.
not.
Those are going to go away in 30 days, and then
Yep.
what's going to happen, Bill? Why are you like? Is that going to be his cope? Oh my god, dude! Is that going to be his cope for when they go away? Is that it's going to be like, yeah, like I heard, like 89% of the people who got a membership like kept it, but then they get their charge back, and then those people got screwed, and now I'm back to 400
God.
members.
Yeah, it's
down
not
this
fair to
month
you guys.
because the ad revenue is low, and now no one is doing anything with memberships because they think I have a ton that maybe I don't even have.
Bro,
right? This sucks. I
come
don't like
on.
having
Yeah.
the control of my
Firstly,
business.
he's
not
getting
in,
the money
You know what
from last month in about 10 days.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
also getting the money from this no matter what.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not. I don't know.
So he's going to make a lot of money this month from what happened last month. And next month, he's going to most likely see the money from these gifted memberships. So there's not a problem.
Well, there is one problem: is that it's not twice as much money as.
Oh, yeah.
It could be double. It could be double.
I'm saying? Like, I
I'm
don't like
pretty sure
not
it's
having that
double.
control because
Yeah.
the way it's supposed to
Double.
work is you make good content, you provide that content, people watch that content,
Light
they
the
like
beam.
it, and then they support it. But how do you know if the support is real? And the thing is,
You are so paranoid.
let's be honest here, this is not the first time people messed with me. You know what I'm saying? I've had
God
entire
damn,
strings
dude.
of months where people have tipped, and then all those.
Oh.
Okay, Billy, did you take the cookie out of the cookie jar? No. There were times when like my friends took cookies out of cookie jars. I think there was a guy I knew once who took a cookie out of a cookie jar, but I don't know anything about that. I definitely didn't do that, okay?
I didn't do it.
He can't
wasn't
even
me.
bear to look into the camera as he does this.
No.
It should be easy
No.
to lie into a camera with nobody else in the room, right?
Yeah, it's not actual eyes, so it shouldn't be as hard to do that.
Entire strings of months where people have tipped, and then all those tips
Stop!
got charged back. Kind of, oh, it was a fraudulent credit card, a bunch
Here
of
it comes.
fraudulent credit cards stolen off the black market. You know,
Whoa,
black
it was
market,
stolen off
dude.
the black
stuff gets
market.
reversed, and
Careful,
that
Phil.
kills me. You know, that's some of the stuff you guys
It
don't
kills
usually
me
hear
because
about.
foolishly spend all the money as soon as it comes into my account.
Yeah. I
But
need
I had
Helgans.
months where all of a sudden, from a 6-month span, there was someone who was tipping hundreds of dollars, and it's just gone like this overnight.
Stop.
Yeah, because it went to Scopely, Phil.
Right.
Like, well, now you got to deal with it. All your money's gone that was in your account. Wow.
Well,
It's
you
like an
should've-
addict
about that. I didn't do
waking up in
anything
the
wrong.
morning after
And
like
that happens
a
all the time,
big
you know,
drug
Remember when we had
session,
people
whatever you want to
coming,
fucking
in
call
here
it,
A
and they're like,
binge?
years ago
binge?
yeah,
doing
binge
kind
that,
of
a
stuff.
binge,
Multiple
and they're
people,
like,
too, if you
where
remember,
did
over
my-
the years, there's been multiple
Yeah,
people
big
who've
drug
done that kind of
session.
stuff.
They're like,
There's a
where'd
big
my money
drug
go?
session
If
today?
anything,
Yeah.
you know,
Bender,
the
yeah,
YouTube
yeah, shut up,
side
shut
There you
up. I know,
go.
I'm stupid.
has
Yeah,
always
yeah,
been
yeah,
the
yeah.
support
But
that
it's like,
always
where did
seemed
my
like it
money
was
go? Oh, I feel like crap.
sustainable.
That's
Like,
crazy.
when
Better
you
ask
contribute
your mom
with a
for
super
money.
chat, or you contribute
Yeah.
with a super sticker, or a super thanks, or a membership, or a gifted membership, that's always been revenue that I've relied on and has always stuck.
Yes.
This is the
No one
first time
cares.
in my memory, in the 3 years I've been a YouTuber here, full-time streamer.
Yeah,
that
Matt.
I've
I
seen
like that
something
piece
not
is covering that weird gambler.
Oh, that guy. Oh, I'd like to see that.
like
I'd like
Ah.
that because that guy, like, you know, when you like
He's
drive,
crazy.
you know that when you like drive down a hill that's too steep,
Mhm.
and like you kind of get that like that gravity feeling in your stomach.
Yeah.
He gives me that
Yeah.
feeling when I see what's going on
Okay.
with him. He gives me that feeling. That's sort of like it's
I can
not
see
it's
that.
not like disgust. It's just like, oh my god, like imagine being in such a perilous situation as that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's not even like it's actually perilous for him. It's
But it
just,
is.
well, I mean, it's perilous for the fucking people around him. But like
Right.
it's just like, oh my god, it's sick. It literally is sickening to see someone
Yeah.
like be so addicted to gambling of all things. Well, I mean, I don't know why I'm saying it like it's like weird for gambling to be something to be addicted to, but like online fucking Minesweeper playing the games that he played. Okay, first of fucking all, if you play a gambling game that is controlled by a computer, you are trying to lose.
Crunchy corn,
You,
yum.
you are setting yourself up to lose because you know
Yeah.
what? They can just make those things do whatever. It doesn't actually your luck is not a thing. You might be a very, very lucky person,
Mhm.
but there's no luck when it comes to bleeps and bloops and ones and zeros in the
Yep.
mainframe, man. It's just
Yep.
literally, okay, do I let the guy like, okay, that Minesweeper game that he's been playing, I'm pretty
Uh-huh.
sure that game doesn't actually do what you think it does. And it's like
Probably.
I click here, I click here, I click here, and then the game decided before I even started clicking that the fourth click was going to be the bomb. And then it just puts up
Right.
something stupid. It's like something to make it look like you were so close, right? Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
Well, just trick of the book.
damn, just a little bit.
just one more time.
There's
one
gotta
more
be a
time.
reason, right? Is YouTube very suspicious of that large number of gifted memberships, and they suspend them for weeks
Yeah, nuclear
to make sure
detractor.
that they count? Will they actually just apply at the end of the month? In which case, that's great.
Well, that's
because I get paid
great.
next
What are you
month for my
fucking
performance
talking
this
about?
month, but I'd like to know that so I know how I'm doing this month.
His ears.
Okay. Oh no.
This is
Oh
no
my god.
exaggeration. With the way that YouTube works, sometimes you would do exactly the same amount of work.
Uh,
get the
You
same
don't
amount
do
of
you
better
don't
performance
you
and
don't
get paid less.
work there
And that's
either.
nothing on me. That's
No.
on YouTube. YouTube does not get
Okay, we're blaming
equivalent
YouTube.
ads every month. You know, and again, in the holiday season, they get tons of ads, so
This
you actually see
job-
a revenue increase. And then
What
months like
You
January,
do
they can't get
is
ads
not
at all.
steady, and
and then
you
your
know
revenue-
this.
Additionally, he is now talking about how beforehand my revenue was increasing, but now there's a slight dip. And as you know, that's unfair.
Right,
It should only
yeah.
go up, actually, for me.
I am Phil.
That's fair for me.
Yeah.
Free.
Me.
Revenue decrease. It's like, but wait a minute. But I went into this. Imagine if you were working. You're going to your job.
No.
And you're working the same 9 to
No.
5 hours every day. And 1 month you get paid a good amount, and the next month you get paid half as much. You're like, wait, what? It's
Okay.
the same work.
Phil,
This job has never been consistent ever.
the sandwich shop reference is a bit cliche now, so let's do a different one, okay?
let's say like
you
a helicopter company.
No. Let's say you own a hair salon. Okay.
Okay.
Let's say, and 1 month you cut 20 people's hair. That's pretty low month. And then the next month you cut 100 people's hair.
Right.
The next month you're gonna have more money than you had done in the previous month because you went out there and you got more clients. Now,
right.
If you are a gouty pig roach like this who only depends on direct money being given, I guess there's not too much more that he could do other than not spend all of his money as soon as he gets it, right? Because he's just gonna get what he's gonna get, I guess, is the real deal. But then again, this is a terrible analogy. It's completely broken down, and I'm rambling now. Let's just watch the fucking video. How about that, Indrid?
Okay.
Sound good?
I think that sounds good.
I don't understand.
But I get you.
It's not anyone's fault. That's just how YouTube works because they can't get ads. So that's what I mean. Like, this kind of revenue with gifted memberships and stuff has always been a way to alleviate that stress for me and make it so I'm not worried. And now I'm worried. Because I'm like, damn, if this counts, things are good. If it doesn't count, damn, things are actually slow this month. And now what do I do to make up for that? I don't know if I even can. So I guess we're going to see.
Don't pop your fingers into the mic.
What happens. And I did officially start, talked to them and said what is going on. And now they're supposed to get back to me. Now, I don't know officially how long it'll take them or when they'll get back to me.
Also,
but I'm hoping,
it's funny that because like bigger YouTubers have a contact at YouTube where they can talk about these things. And it's very funny that he doesn't.
If that's the case,
it is
happy.
Pretty funny.
Because you guys
had to have it some.
And by the way, that's just those two people, Nikita and whoever Duty is, right? Thank you for that. But outside of that, you guys have been very supportive. I want you to understand something. That this has been a great month.
I'm bummed.
So
I'm
far, these first 2 weeks of the month, you guys, every stream, you guys are coming out, you're hanging out, you're engaging, you're supporting. This is not me by any means making any kind of complaints about any support I have received. It couldn't be further from the truth. You guys have been awesome. This has been an amazing, positive start to the year. And we're basically doing dead time stuff. Baldur's Gate 3 is not a brand new game, right? Resident Evil 0 Remastered certainly is not a brand new game. Sea of Stars is not a brand new game. All the games I'm playing are essentially filler content.
They're brand new.
Dark projects.
What do you mean? They're brand new to you?
Yeah, you.
Like, Sea of Stars has been out since like the summer, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty brand. It's more brand new than Resident Evil 0. And also, you're the one who's choosing all these games. And I bet you I could. Hold on a second. Let's see if I could look at Steam. Just quickly look at the store page. Hold on a second here.
Ooh, Pacific Drive comes out in February, so that'll be cool.
There you go, Pacific Drive.
I pre-ordered it.
Oh wow. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of games here, and I know this is Steam, but like, I don't know. I'll play Gravity Circuit. That's a Mega Man clone, basically. And pretty cool game. Pretty cool game, actually.
With filler
if you guys don't know about Pacific Drive, go look it up.
It's healthy, and people are enjoying the content no matter what I play, and I'm happy for that.
I swear to God, I sent you the link to that. If I didn't, I'm a criminal.
You are.
Because I think you're gonna fucking dig it. It's cool.
So
there's anomalies. You gotta drive around and you can like soup up your car, and it's like survival too. It's awesome.
We qualified for the
it's like a driving roguelike.
We just gotta wait now.
Yeah.
For YouTube, it might take a month.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, you did
gaming. Everything right now is going pretty good. Yeah. Except we have no idea what's going on with these different memberships, and there's no way for me to really tell, right? There's just no way for me to.
Sorry.
And wait for YouTube, and it might take a month. We'll see. As for DSPgaming, everything right now is going pretty good, except we have no idea what's going on with these memberships, and there's no way for me to really tell, right? There's just no way for me to tell what's going to happen with them. I just got to wait and see, and I've now officially contacted
YouTube. So then this whole speech segment was completely pointless.
So that's what's going on.
It was a waste of time, which you constantly complain about.
Because I had a really interesting day off this last Thursday.
He's looping back.
We're gonna listen. We're gonna listen to this one.
This is a lot more interesting now because, as you know, Kat, my wife,
is alive again.
Become a part of my content again, at least in some capacity. She appeared on my stream on Wednesday night for a family night Q&A session. It went really well for 2 hours. And now, because she appeared in my content again, everyone's interested in her, right? Everyone wants to know about her opinions on games and everything. So let's talk about my day off this last week because I think it's an interesting segment.
Let's go! We always miss this, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in fact, let me change the color.
All right. Yeah, Pacific Drive looks awesome.
Cool. So, on our day off this week, we were on the fence whether or not we were going to go out and have like a big day out, or if we were going to
resurrected.
But it just so happens that next week we have a loaded day with a lot to do. We have a lot of appointments and things lined up for next week.
It's
one day the month that we have a lot to do. So because of that, we decided that we were just going to kind of do another stay-at-home day this week. So that meant that I had to run out and do errands again, grocery shopping, pet supplies.
So it's not a stay-at-home day.
So it's not. Did Kat get stay home like normal? Whoa! Look at that.
Okay, now that's another incubus. That's another corner incubus right there. This one is like 12 feet tall, and his demon dong. Oh mama.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
No, that was last week. So this week I just had to return something at a store. There was nothing to pick up. It wasn't a very crazy day.
That was
however,
Zindred Call, not me.
Because we were scheduled to have inclement
That was
weather
Zindred
this
Call.
weekend.
Oh yeah, that was me.
I don't remember streaming.
People out there were freaking out. Now I live in Washington State.
There.
All right.
You sound like
the
that?
vast majority of this state, this Seattle area where I live, we don't usually get freezing temperatures. It's a rarity. So for us to have the
I think
freezing
so.
temperatures
Exit
and the
out.
threat of snow,
Columbus.
some people are absolutely freaking out, and it's hilarious. You know, I come from Connecticut. So we don't usually get freezing temperatures. It's a rarity. So for us to have the freezing temperatures and the threat of snow, some people are absolutely
the threat. Oh my god! Who is that? Derek down
get your ass back down there.
Derek. Bah, bah. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's an East Coast tough guy when like the East Coast when it suits him, right? Otherwise, it's like the East Coast is the worst. It's all full of like certain kinds of people, and there's only authentic Italian food there.
Some people are absolutely
they get
freaking
snow.
out, and it's hilarious.
No, they get snow in
I come from-
Washington.
You don't go.
Shut up!
You don't go outside except for one day of the week. You useless fucking asshole.
From Connecticut.
Yep.
Connecticut is a state on the East Coast of the United States.
Oh, really?
Situation in Connecticut.
No way.
We're so used to getting snow. My parents already have said they've had 2 to 3 snowstorms, and there's probably more on the way. That's just
okay.
You know what, guys? It's crazy. So the year has now moved to December, January again, and would you believe it? That
there's snowing again?
Huh? Now hold on a second here. Is this going to stand around? Is this going to stick around for the rest of the year, or in like three or 4 months or so? Are we going to see like a slight warming and like an increase? Now that's not fair.
Warmer.
The temperature is going down, okay? But earlier the temperature had gone up. So what the fuck?
Whoa.
Huh?
What?
Life over there. You're used to living in it. You're used to driving in it. You're used to shoveling it.
Ooze
Moving
of
it
fire
around,
and snow.
getting ice
It's
and sleet
the
and all
song
that.
of
Out
ooze
here, it's a
and
rarity. So out
fire,
here,
whatever.
they hear, oh, we're gonna have cold weather. Everyone's freaking out. There's people at the grocery store, and they're like stocking up on food, like they're gonna be stuck in their houses for 2 weeks.
They could be.
A song of
Listen to the
oos and
weather.
fire.
At most, we're
Oos
gonna get
and
a
fire,
few inches
damn.
of snow.
That's good.
This is not
That's pretty good.
the end of the
Time
world.
goes
What
south.
are they doing?
It
They're
time
completely
goes
freaking out
south.
about this out there.
It
It's
time
wild
winter.
how they act.
Soon.
Winter time come.
The way that they drive. Just because there's like snow coming down, they'll act like it's like acid rain. It's burning their car or
It's
something.
scary
It's
when
snow.
you drive in snow,
It's not a
dude.
big deal. Just drive normally. Drive a little slower, a little more careful. Don't.
What?
It's like people out here do
Don't
one of two
tell-
things. They either drive
You know that Phil is like all the way up front. Like his seat is pulled.
Winter's clumbing. Yeah.
That's good. Winter's clumbing. I like that. You know that Phil is pulled all the way up. He is
Oh,
like
yeah.
his stomach is steering his car. That's how fucking far up he is, right? And he's driving 15 clicks under the fucking speed. Well, I guess
Dude,
maybe it's less.
He's the person that pulls out in front of you when you're almost up to where he is and he's going like 10, 15 miles per hour slower than you are.
But he's
That's
also
him.
no, he's the dude who's like in the left lane driving 5 and I'm gonna say kilometers but you know what I mean. Driving like 5 kilometers under the speed limit, and you can't get around him because he refuses to pull over to the right side. Because he's too scared about all the on-ramps on the right side, you know?
Yeah. First
fast.
kiss,
I think
then
if I
the
drive
clump.
faster through the
Nice.
snow, there's less driving in it. There's less risk, which is insanely stupid. You shouldn't be driving fast through snow. You're just going to slide all over, and you're going to lose traction and get into an accident. Or they drive
Is that what happened to you?
1 mile per hour. He's like, I better go real safe, you know? It's like they don't
What?
understand that. Just
So is
kinda
that
normal,
because you drive like an old woman? He drives like
You
an old
told
woman.
people to go slower.
That's what he's saying he's doing.
Going to slide all over, and you're going to lose traction and get into an accident. Or they drive like 1 mile per hour. He's like,
So
Wait,
that's
what
so
is
that's
this?
bad now.
What the fuck is that face? Look at him. Three's clumping. Nice. Clumpered cold. Nice. Look at him.
Do.
He's looking at himself too. Look, his hair's moving. His hair is moving and his head is not.
His ears aren't moving though, which is weird.
That is weird. Yeah, gluck.
I better go real safe, you know? It's like they don't understand that just kind of being normal and being a little bit more careful and erring on the side of caution is the way to go. Instead, it's
You're
one extreme
the
or the other.
worst.
So it's like, it's hilarious because, so I'm getting my groceries and everything. And as I'm coming out of the grocery store with all the bags, it starts to snow. And it was actually kind of unique because the snow that came down was not fluffy. You know what it was?
Was it wet? It's not unique. We got wet snow here a couple days ago.
Tips go, money.
Fuck?
For Crowdrid's Bird Feed Fund. She
Crowdrid.
starved, guys. Snowflake.
I'm starving.
Oh,
I'm starving.
eat up.
I need
You need
bird
seed?
seed to take with me when I go bird skiing.
No, you know what? We need to start putting little scraps of meat into like elaborate puzzles for Indrid to solve.
I need to do water displacement.
Yeah,
puzzles.
you need to stick a tiny twig through a plastic like tube to push a thing of meat out the other side of it or something like that.
like Dippin' Dots.
Oh my God! Did you hear him talking about Harry Potter the other day? By the way.
No. What? No.
So that was during the cat stream. That was during the cat stream.
Probably.
He's talking about how the fourth book, the fucking Goblet of Fire, is the best one. He said it was the best one.
Wait, fuck, we watched it together. I'm stupid.
Wow.
I mean, it's a good one, but he was talking. Wait, he was talking shit about one of them. Which one was it?
I think he said
Half-Blood Prince.
I think he was talking about Half-Blood Prince, and that's just
that's my favorite.
He was like, oh, it's like the guy has the power.
There's
and
someone
it's like,
with power.
There's someone with power, and it turns out to be so and so. Oh, okay. If it's just sorry, I must have got it wrong too. Nuclear Detractor was saying that he thought the Goblet of Fire was the worst.
Oh,
it was the worst.
Okay,
which
right.
It's certainly not the like. I'm not gonna act like I'm a big Harry Potter guy or anything, but because I do know it. But Goblet of Fire is up there, and I was in Atlas's chat. I heard people saying that the Order of the Phoenix is the most boring book, which is insane to me because it's the best book. Well, it's not the best.
It's a good one.
Azkaban is the best one, obviously. But
yeah, Azkaban is great.
Azkaban is fantastic. But the Order of the Phoenix is like where shit starts to get really real, right? It's like people are getting blasted. And
yeah,
that's where Yeah, right.
Yeah,
and maybe people don't. Maybe modern readers don't like the edgy, early 2000s dark, emo sort of zeitgeist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I
Dippin' Dots ice cream. It was like little
Azkaban.
super charred or super
charred. What? Wait, is it? He was this big, guys. It didn't hurt at all.
Look at the way he has to like look through his little props like this makes me laugh so much.
Reminds me of like when I was a kid, you'd be like driving and then you'd squish people with your fingers, like looking at them out the
that's a classic bit.
And it just came out of the sky, and it wasn't like hard hail. It was like lighter, but it like went in my hair. And when I sat in the car, I looked and it looked like I had like styrofoam balls or Dippin' Dots in my hair.
Jay.
I was like, what the? I got him.
What?
Have you ever been outside, sir? Because that's what happens when it snows. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, you think I got snow in my hair, Hungy? Hungy, you wouldn't believe this, but as from the walk from the store to my car, I got snow in my hair. Is Dippin' Dots?
Hard ice dots. I was like, what the heck is that?
Hard ice dots.
Ice dots.
So anyway, the me going out stuff is very boring. There wasn't nothing too interesting to talk about there. Was interesting.
You said there was.
My wife and I did during the day off.
This sound effect doesn't like. This sound effect doesn't like.
Human. This is a game that we've been watching over the last week, and my wife really likes those games. The Quantic Dream kind of narrative-based, choose-your-own-adventure style games. What sucks about it is, so we finished watching it, and she's like, "Wow, what other games did they make?" And I said, "They didn't make that many. They started off with Fahrenheit. Wasn't it like just called Fahrenheit? I think."
Yes.
The other name
Fahrenheit? No, it's called Indigo Prophecy.
Indigo Prophecy, right?
Thank
so they started off with that one, and that one's really rough around the edges, and I don't think that you'd be too interested in playing that one these days. Then they made Heavy Rain. Everyone knows Heavy Rain, but that's the thing. Like everyone knows Heavy Rain.
Gross.
So to play it isn't that fun because you already know the plot, so you're not going to be surprised or shocked at anything going on in Heavy Rain because everyone knows that game.
You're on it with these. Oh my God, Stu needs a medal for this.
And that was the one starring the young woman who has this tie to a supernatural entity, and it's unsure. Is it
the whip
ghost?
combos
is it
are so good.
Personality,
so
like
good.
what is it? You don't know. And it's got tons of supernatural vibes. It actually has Willem Dafoe in it, so it's got some really good acting and stuff in it. That's really well done.
I really was hoping he would say like William Dafoe.
Detroit Become Human, which
he's
was
so
ginormous.
stupid.
It sold tons, and now I believe they're working on 2 different projects, if I'm not mistaken. And this has been many years they've been working on these next 2 projects.
Okay.
Right?
Shirt tug. You can see my move too much.
He's got to pull the shirt out.
So she's like, "Oh, can I play Beyond Two Souls? Maybe I should play it."
She
doesn't know anything about the plot.
Yeah.
Play it. Let's figure it out. So we start looking. It's not on
really
Xbox.
sticky
They
into
never
there.
ported it, and I was like, "Wow!" In all these years, they never ported these games to Xbox. No, they didn't. Those games, I believe, are still only available on PlayStation. And that actually, I was surprised. I was like, I thought for sure by now,
you are
sitting on a bad dragon.
But they didn't.
God, you are remembering correctly, Tinglet Soldier, because I played Indigo Prophecy and I really liked that game. To be honest with you, it completely falls apart in the second half of the game. But the first part being like an asymmetrical murder investigation where you have you never played it? Have you ever seen it?
No.
So the first part of the game opens like basically you regain consciousness and you're standing in a bathroom and your hands are covered in blood and you have a knife in your hand and there's a dead guy in the bathroom with you. And the police are outside, so you have like a minute or something, like a very short amount of time to hide all the shit that happened, like clean up the bathroom, put the body away, wash your hands, and then, you know, leave. And then the next part is that you are those cops and you investigate the same bathroom that you just hid all that shit in. So
dude, that's awesome.
It is pretty cool. But like I said, that's like kind of the only time that you get to do something like that, and the rest of the game is a little bit less fun, in my opinion.
So they are available.
Came out called This Bed We Made, sort of like
what's that?
Murder investigation. You play as a maid in a hotel, and you're like investigating people's. You're cleaning somebody's room, and you find something weird, and then this whole story comes about, and it's very good.
Okay,
very cool.
I'll check that out.
Yeah.
There's also 12. Have you ever seen 12 Minutes? You've seen 12 Minutes? That's
12 Minutes is great.
That's a great.
Oh,
game.
it's so good.
That a lot. I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah.
It's a similar conceit. I think they pulled off 12 Minutes a lot better than Indigo Prophecy.
Okay.
PlayStation. But again, you still have to buy them, and it's not cheap either. I was like, oh man, like that kind of sucks. That you have to. First of all, we don't have the PS4 hooked up anymore. Like we have it downstairs, but it's not hooked up. So we have to unhook all the cables. We get to the other one. Get the internet going on it again. Probably do a million updates on it. And the thing is, my wife likes playing everything on her Xbox Series S. In 2 weeks,
it didn't sound like she likes playing games at all, Bill.
We don't want to have to keep swapping wires and stuff. So I was like, is it really worth it?
So still, goddamn.
Basically, we're looking at it like, oh man, it would just be too much of a hassle.
Oh my
so we're
god.
actually debating, possibly play or watching someone play it rather than have her play it. You know, possibly debating watching someone else's playthrough at some point. That may be one of the
possibly debating maybe watching someone else's playthrough instead of unplugging the cables of a console and plugging them in again somewhere else.
It's not hard to do that.
Very normal thoughts and conversations to be having in general.
This is weird.
Next things that we watch together. But anyway, she's like, well, what else should we do? And she went in and she was looking at some of the Game Pass games and she wasn't too impressed. And she went to the demo area. And she actually realized, she's like, oh, there's a demo.
Tip skull, money.
Dots of ice? You mean grapple, Phil?
Grapple?
Grapple? I never heard that before. Grapple?
It's grapple.
It's and I was like, yeah,
it's like freezing. No, it's like freezing rain.
But the thing was,
soft, small pellets form when super cooled water droplets freeze onto a snow crystal.
Mode, which I didn't even know
process.
New mode.
Yes, it's a process called rhyming, and they make so that's rhyme. The rhyme of the ancient mariner. Any Maiden fans out there? Anyone?
Mode or something like that, and then like a offline versus mode and training mode, and that's it.
In Colorado,
I see grapple in Toronto too. Often
it would kind of like not really add any content besides like maybe just seeing the game and see how it looks. But I mean, for trying to understand,
there's very few
characters selectable too.
Yep.
So, I was like, well, I don't think that it would make sense for me to do it on my streams. But she's like, well, I want to check it out. I haven't played a fighting game in ages. The last fighting game she played was a Mortal Kombat years ago. Okay. And I said, I'll download it then. I was curious. I was like, let's run on the Series X, right? Because you would know that it's going to run well on the Series X. But you're curious, how would Tekken run on the Series X, right? So she downloads the demo. It took a while. It was like 3 gigs or something like that, which is pretty big for a demo.
Why did 3 gigs take a while?
And we were right. It has like 3 modes.
Your internet's shit.
And we were right.
But apparently the story is only the first stage of the story of the game, which is good that they don't spoil that much of it. And then there's
it's
a
new
mode.
Demo,
I forget what it was actually
bitch.
called. But basically what it is, it's interesting. So you create an avatar that looks like a little chibi style character, like this.
Wait,
no exaggeration. Your character looks like this, a big-headed character.
What game is this?
With like a normal body, but you can create the character and how they look. Like you can put clothes on them and stuff. So it's like supposed to be like a virtual representation of you. Okay.
So
you get this little character, and this character goes into
an
arc.
Just the Xbox thing. Like, isn't that just the it's like a me or like the 360 or the one had like the Microsoft avatar bullshit, right?
And just decides to start playing Tekken 8. I guess the story is that Tekken 8 has just dropped in arcades, and so everyone wants to play this game.
Look at the curve of his tit right here, dude. Look at that.
Oh my god, they're literally bigger than mine.
Yeah.
just starting to learn the game at a base level.
I'm not jealous, by
So
the
you
way.
actually
His
meet
are
other
fucking
characters that look
saggy
like you
as
start
shit.
talking to
Right,
each other
they're not
about,
shapely
I
at
like
all.
the flashiness of the
No.
game. Oh, I like to dress my characters up. Oh, I prefer a grappler style character. So each person has like their own
Grappler
personality,
style?
right?
Sorry,
so
Capernell is a whale.
cabinets, and you actually fight different opponents who use different
Hey,
characters.
I
Now,
said I
the
wasn't
game only has
jealous,
4
so shut
characters
up.
in this
Saggy
demo. I think
Naggy.
it's Paul Phoenix, Jin Kazama, Kazuya Mishima, and Nina Williams. Okay, so just only 4 types, and actually Jin and Kazuya are kind of similar. So
I don't mind.
you can only use
I don't
those
mind.
4,
Means my
but
back
you
has
fight a
less
bunch of
work to
characters.
do.
Like,
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm actually cool with it.
Ugh.
Is
Okay,
he really standing like that?
I don't know.
Stop!
I don't
Standing
care.
differently. Hold on.
He literally can't even
Why
figure it
don't
out.
you
Why
stand
do you show me the back of your head like this?
Oh.
Please don't get up.
Oh,
Please!
look at the muffin top. Ugh.
I don't. Okay,
His underwear's too small, and you can see the top of his butt crack.
Capernell is a whale. Am I pausing for too long here? Huh? Is this too disgusting to show you his horrible fucking like underwear strap here? It says man or
Crunchy
hand.
Claw and yum.
What does it say? That says men. Does it say men?
It says man or
What?
or hand. It might be Han.
No, H&M.
H-A-N. No, it's H-A-N. H-A-N.
Okay.
Han.
Does he need like? Does it need to say man on his underwear and on women on cats? It says like women's. They don't
Maybe
like
yeah.
mix
So
them up.
they don't, they're probably the same size.
Yeah. Look at the flat
I guess he was
fucking
just like
ass.
Oh.
He's like Hank Hill.
Mr. Hill, you have no ass.
You have diminished gluteal syndrome. Wow.
Awful.
Is it supposed to be Haynes?
wrong.
I
I
don't
guess he
think
was just like
so.
that.
There would,
Maybe-
I would
I don't
expect
know.
there to be an E and an S. Please.
Yeah. Oh God!
Oh my god, that feel when you need to make a little bit money because tips have been low.
Yes.
That feel when tips are low.
He had to pull it up so far. You can literally
I-
see his butt crack. Oh my God!
I hate my life so much, you guys.
I hate it here.
Why do I feel like he was standing differently than that?
Only flaps. Ew.
No, I'm wrong. I guess he was just like that.
Gross.
Okay.
Gross. Oh,
Yeah, so-
no.
I think you can fight
Uh,
Samu,
Fans.
Lily, King, Panda,
Ah,
Jack.
man.
It's like Jack
Panda
2.
Lee?
That was like Jack 27 or something like that. Seriously, it's like the 100th Jack robot. You know, a million different enemies. You can fight a bunch of enemies, and it's fun because
Oh my God.
the enemies aren't good. You know, they're just kind of basic. So Kat has not played Tekken in a zillion years. Okay.
the
And
reverse.
she started
Okay.
playing it. At first, she doesn't get it. And I was like, well, here's how you do this. Here's how you do that. So she starts getting it. Like she
That was
starts
pretty
learning
good.
basic combos, like 3-hit combos, juggles. She learned that there's a new move. I think it's called Heat, which is hilarious because that's what it was called in Yakuza. And the characters in
Oh,
this
that'd
game
be a
look
good
like
reversal.
Cosmic Kiryu, or I
Good
should say
call,
Cosmic
Stefan.
Kiryu looks
Yeah,
like
yeah. I
Kazuya,
need to
like, it's kinda
actually
based off of him.
fucking.
When was the last time you reversed
So there's
something?
this
I guess.
move called
When
I
was the last
know.
time-
where
When was
you
the last
start
time we
hitting
even
this
had
move
him
that's like an
eating
interrupt move,
food,
and it
right?
stops what the enemy's doing. And now you have a
The-
supercharged move. First of all, you have
I
more
haven't done
damage
it the
during this time
last
that
2
meter's going
times.
down.
I need to
So you
do
wanna
it.
do combos as
I've
long
just
as you're
been-
before the meter
I've
expands
been
and
a
runs out,
busy
you wanna hit, and
bitch.
if you press the button
Busy-
again,
been
you
a
get
busy
auto combo for
bird.
3 or 4 hits. That does a good chunk of damage. So the goal is to not only use
Yeah.
the activation to interrupt your opponent, but then you get a combo at the end that does big damage, right? So
Okay.
we're both learning that because I don't believe that wasn't even in Tekken
Both?
7. That's a new mechanic for Tekken 8, the heat mechanic. So we're learning that, and I was teaching her some basics of stuff. And of course, for
Oh,
a newcomer
God.
who doesn't play it, the thing she's having problems with are the double taps. Like she can do single taps and diagonals, and she even was doing basic juggles. She couldn't do the double tap. She was really trying, just couldn't get the double tap moves to come out consistently. But that's something that comes with time and practice, right? So basically, she's playing, and
What?
she played with Kazuya
Joster?
and Jin, and she really
Joster?
liked Jin,
What?
Kazama. She was like,
Ew.
oh, I like this character, his look, his play style, and everything.
Look.
And surprisingly enough, this is someone,
Gross.
okay, who does not play fighting games. She beat the entire arcade mode of the demo. She went through the whole thing. So it starts off that you're
Whoa!
fighting everyone in the arcade.
Cat was able to
Fight
beat
people,
the
and you level
easy
up
AI
your
on the
skills.
demo of a
Simulated
fighting
tournament.
game?
Yeah,
Wow.
and she won. I couldn't believe it. I was like, now, was she doing complex?
Yeah,
techniques?
double
No.
tap me,
And obviously
please.
This is easy. This is the beginning of this arcade simulation mode. But she did really well. And won. I couldn't believe she played for about an hour and beat the whole thing. I was like, wow, she had a blast. She loved
Bro.
it. Now, of course, there's gonna be frustrating things. This is just her learning basics of a fighting game for the first time.
I
once she
bet
gets more
you
advanced and she
I
starts seeing
could
the
beat
ridiculous
it,
stuff
okay?
that fucking CPU will do.
Yeah.
Even I get pissed. Like she's like, yeah, I wonder how the story mode is. I said, just so you know, the story mode will start off fine, and once you get to the end, it's like a nightmare. The final boss of Tekken is always bullshit. It cheats, and you have to take a million tries to try to beat this fucking thing. You know, so
Okay.
But it was very fun, and I loved watching her play. And it was funny because at first when we booted up that mode, where you see the little chibi-looking character, she was like, "Ah, this mode looks stupid." But as she played it, she was like, "Oh, so like this is probably the mode for me because story mode is going to be a narrative.
Great.
Where you're gonna play as
Stupid?
different characters, and then at the end, there's a big boss, but it's really like the story of the game." She's like, "I don't really care about the story of the game.
Oh,
I care
yeah,
way
he
more
might
about,
be
like, learning the
jealous
game and
that
trying different characters and
she beat it.
playing
It's
against,
just
other
coming so
opponents that get
easily to
harder
her.
wherever you go.
Phil,
Yeah.
Phil wasn't able to beat it.
Because she's like my age and her reaction time is still all right.
She's just like an idiot savant when it comes to Tekken 8. Like she's just instantly like extremely good at it.
It's like Rain Man.
And I was like,
vibes.
that's what it seems like this mode is.
Yeah.
And this mode has never been in Tekken before. They've never had
This
that
mode has never been
so
in
this is
Tekken
something new.
before.
They've added for people like my wife who aren't into fighting games, but it's a slow way to ease
Oh,
them in,
I thought he
get
was
a
gonna say
little bit
who
of a
aren't
story,
smart.
You know, get some stuff, make your avatar look different, get some
Oops.
items, make your character look different in the game. You know, buy them with the in-game currency, customize your character to make them look special and stuff.
That's
what I
gotta fuck.
The gestures he's doing with his hand make no sense.
And I was like, wow, this is
No, they
like
don't.
a really good idea.
It's a
Like, this is
disconnect.
actually
It's the
great
body
for
language
a more casual
disconnect
player to
again.
get introduced into the series, right?
Like it's what people
So,
do when they're
and
lying.
then she's like,
They'll
well, let's
do
the
like
story. I was
the,
like, all right,
the
I don't know how long the
mistimed
story
hand
is. So we played it, and
gestures,
it's only
mistimed,
one fight. It's
misplaced.
literally
Yeah.
like 10 minutes of cinematics and like 3 minutes of fighting. It's Jin versus Kazuya. That's the whole intro.
What?
It's Jin
Did I hear
versus-
Jin?
Yeah,
Money,
it's like,
money,
I think he means
so,
J.I.
money, money, money.
or something.
Can't wait for all the detractor vids waiting to be made with that gold dust crack reveal.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to
Yeah.
see that anymore. I had enough. I had enough of that one.
I
but
will watch it a lot.
I bet you will. Yeah, I bet you will. You-
The thing is,
It's
like
so
10
funny.
crazy amount of
It's like
stages.
when
It's like,
he
first it's
farted
regular
and we
Jin versus
listened
regular
to it
Kazuya,
for
then
like
regular Jin
10
versus regular
minutes.
Kazuya
That-
again.
that's just
Then it's like
classic.
you power up and become Devil Jin.
I'm Canadian. I'm Canadian.
Then
I'm
there's,
not
like,
gonna
Ultimate
not
Devil
laugh
Jin
at
against
the part.
Ultimate Devil Kazuya, where now you press
Dude,
buttons and like
I'm
fly in the air
American.
doing
I'm
anime
not gonna
buttons and
not
shit.
laugh at a
And I was like,
fart
there's
joke,
absolutely no
right?
way that that's gonna be in the real game.
I'm
That's story
Italian.
only.
I love
There's no
fart.
way that you're doing a combo. You hit 3 hits and all of a sudden you're floating, you're shooting across the whole screen, you're slamming each other like animals.
Whoa!
I was like, that cannot be in the competitive
Going
gameplay. That's
nuts.
probably something they did creatively just for this mode.
He
So,
is.
basically,
Jake-
she beat it.
Jake-
It took a little
Jake
bit, but she beat
Sonata.
it. She lost a few times, but she beat it. And then at the end, I was like, so what do you think? And she was like, I love this. She's like, the thing is, this game has 32 characters. And even if a bunch of the characters she doesn't like, she's like, I
By
bet
the
I'm gonna
way,
find at least
Cat
a
agree
small
with
amount
me.
of
Look
characters,
at
like maybe 3 or
legs.
4 that I really like, and that I want to learn.
Yeah.
And it
Which
has
is
this
causing
arcade
his
mode.
tit to go
What she can do
nuts
is play the
too.
characters in the arcade
Dude,
mode and
he's
level up and learn,
been
get better with that
bouncing
character.
that
Now,
leg for
if she ever
months now,
decides to try
and
to play the game online, she
like,
could. That's an
'cause
option.
you've
if she
already
wants
said
to,
that you
but because that
already
arcade mode
imitate
seems
stuff
to
that
be a
he
full-fledged
says.
mode
I
with all
try
this
to
content, it
move
doesn't
my
have to be
leg
something
like
that she
he
has to
does.
do.
Like when
She
I'm in
could
the
always
car,
play
I'll
it
try to
offline
like,
and seems
you
like
know,
it'd be a lot of
like
content.
bounce it if I'm like
And
at
I
a
was like, I
stoplight.
was
You
totally
or
have
something.
to drive
She was
your,
doing, like,
with that
I know.
foot. into
Yeah,
it.
well, you know, whatever.
By the way, I
It's,
should say
it's
this.
happened.
Tekken 8
But
runs
I
very
can't
well
do
on the
it that
Series X.
fast for
Like,
that
really
long.
well.
It's
It was
crazy.
beautiful 60
Yeah.
frames the entire time. Okay,
You must
and
be
the graphics
extremely
look great. I
anxious.
don't know if they'll look any better on the Series X.
Yeah.
But on the S, they
Helps
look
if you're on
gorgeous.
Adderall.
And I
That's
was like,
right.
I don't,
Would help.
I don't see why anyone
Yeah.
complains about the S unless you really are demanding like higher than 10.
Like, I have an anxiety disorder. I don't do this.
So when she
This-
finished,
this
it,
is-
she was like over an hour.
This is a funny thing that I noticed on the rewatch of the Fat Cat stream was
Mhm.
that she was like, "Oh, you know, you don't really even need an X. The S, the Xbox S is
Oh
amazing.
yeah.
Who I don't know
Yeah.
who would describe an X like a fucking how old are those consoles? Like 2 or 3 years, maybe more at this
Yeah.
point. Who's describing an Xbox as amazing? Like
I don't know.
no one, even people who like seriously play video games, like for their serious actual YouTube career, don't think about video games in terms of like, oh, this console's amazing.
That she played.
Right.
I said,
It's
you
just
know, could I
fake
try, you know, and just play with Paul
I see
Phoenix?
a
He's character
couple
I used to
other
use.
ADD
So I actually went
havers.
into,
I
you know,
take
player versus AI,
I take
and I went
Vibance.
all the way
I don't
up to
do
ultra
this
difficult,
Yeah, I
shit.
take
the hardest
Vibance
difficult.
too. That's
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
shit.
I still got
Yeah.
it. I was kicking the
Actually,
computer's
I gotta
ass.
pick
I was
up my
doing juggle combos.
prescription
I was doing all the
today.
command throws that I remember, all his little basic moves, you know,
Oh.
counter punch with the fucking
Yeah.
rushing
Oh my
fist,
God.
and hammer fist. I was doing all his command throws that I remember, all his
Holy
little basic
shit.
moves, you know, counter punch with the fucking, rushing fist, and
S
hammer
is
fist into
fine,
the
but not
combo, and, like,
amazing.
you know,
See?
counter hit, juggle,
Co-
jab,
nobody's
kick,
gonna
kick.
sell
I was doing it
coke
all.
cocaine.
I still remember all the basics. Now it's just basics. You know, this is not anything advanced or anything. It's just basic gameplay with Paul Phoenix. Okay.
Oh my god. There we go. I think that might be
For
my
the most
favorite
part,
sound
yeah,
that you
it
do.
was
That
the
and the
theme.
whip.
It felt smooth.
Yeah.
And I was playing on pad for the record. No, no a joystick down there or anything.
No,
was
I
playing on
remember the
pad.
Adderall story.
Ah,
I just,
yes.
I didn't take it then, so you know. Anyway, what?
I was thinking this question in my head, but I didn't think it was really a point to make. But he didn't let her use his joystick. Well,
Oh.
that's not a
Oh.
and that's not a euphemism either.
Oh, okay. So he had to use the game
But for the most part, it went really well. It felt smooth, and I was playing on pad for the record. No a joystick down there or anything. I was playing on pad.
You
Why
have
did you bring it down there?
you have at least 3 in your
Yeah.
home. At least 3. At least.
Why are they in your office?
Oh, I can't bring it
Well,
downstairs. I can't carry that downstairs.
Yeah, there's not an
I
Amazon
would
guy to
laugh
carry it for me.
so hard if Phil was using the joystick and Kat wasn't. Like, no, you can't use this.
Yeah,
The visuals are
yeah,
great.
no
The thing
JOI
is, for me
stick,
to learn this
right?
game is going to be a couple things. Number one, heat moves are new, so I'm going to have to learn all how this heat move is implemented,
Nasty.
if and how it can interrupt enemy attacks, when to properly time to get heat into
Okay,
combo,
yeah.
stuff like that. and how much of a
Boobies.
Shit like that.
Because it seems like that some characters
Shit
have
like that.
significantly increased damage.
Don
Like Jin,
DeMarco.
and I don't know if this was just like story mode, but when he activated heat and then he did like a combo, his combo
Bang.
properties changed. I don't know if it was just visual effects on the screen, but it seemed like some of his combos actually changed when heat was enabled. So maybe every character has like 2 or 3 combos.
I think
that
most
change
of my
when heat's on.
commentary is
I don't know.
screaming at him to stop.
I won't know until obviously I get my hands on the game.
Me
and
too.
I figure that out. But then of course, what's gonna
Drinking
get me? I
seltzer
know
water
100%.
now, but he was
it's
drinking
the
regular
fucking
water
rage
during the
moves, which are
catch stream.
super moves in this game. In
Yeah.
10 seconds,
He
that
was
my
drinking-
biggest
You're right.
problem.
He was drinking out of a different bottle. Well, not a different, but the other one, right? And I don't know if that is the. I don't know if that is the water bottle or if that's just the gin bottle, because he doesn't have to worry about drinking in front of Cat because he drinks with Cat.
Right.
Also-
I was wondering that when we were watching. Like, I wonder if there's gin in that bottle, but.
Yeah. Can you look at his face right now?
Oh my god. Oh my god. I was responding to intelligent counterspell. I need a screenshot. There, I got it. Thank you. Oh my god.
My face when tips are low.
Tekken 7, that was my biggest
He's
problem.
clumsy.
I
I'm gonna
used to these rage
clume.
moves, and I didn't know Tekken never had super moves until Tekken 7. So I never expected people would do them, and everyone would do like wake up super wake
Super
up rage,
moves?
and I would fall for
Movies.
it every single time. I would fall for that shit. So
Okay, it sounds like you're an
that's
idiot.
probably gonna be my biggest problem. I'm gonna fall
Yeah.
for this new heat mechanic, and I'm gonna fall for wake up rage super reversal every time it's gonna hit
And
me
you're
right in the
gonna
face. I'm gonna lose a
scream
really massive
about
game.
it.
I'm
Maybe you
calling
should
it right now.
learn it then.
But anyway,
Too
our time in
much
Tekken 8 was good. The demo
Ew.
was a good representation of what the game's going to be. I had no clue that arcade mode existed. It seems like that's right up Kat's alley for something she would want to play. Obviously, I'm going to play through the narrative story mode, and I'm going to use characters, try them online, stuff like that. So it seems like it's a little bit of something for everyone who likes fighting games. And 32 selectable characters is absolutely outstanding for a launch roster
Get it
for a
like
fighting
some
game.
rice?
That's more than Mortal Kombat. That's more than Street Fighter 6. That shows they're trying to put a lot of effort into this game, so you have content. The only concern I have is the online play. People who played the beta literally said the online play
Yeah, it's gonna
lagged
snow in
pretty
a couple
bad,
hours.
and
Fuck
that's not a
you.
good sign. Maybe it was the beta.
Oh my god, Indrid, hold on a second here.
What?
Do you hear that?
Nope.
This online
Sorry.
fighting game that he's gonna play?
Uh-huh.
Bro, it's gonna have lag. Huh? What? Oh my god.
A whole
What?
28 milliseconds of lag.
Oh, not again. This is ruined. Oh, the game's ruined, guys. Oh, sorry.
Ah.
Mortal Kombat, that's more than Street Fighter 6. That shows they're trying to put a lot of effort into this game, so you have content. The only concern I have is the online play. People who played the beta literally said the online play lagged.
Lil
pretty bad,
Wayne!
and that's not a good sign. Maybe it was just
Say
because they
you're
didn't have
late.
enough good connections. I don't know, but that's not a good sign that people who played the beta were complaining about this online. So I guess we're gonna find out, right, when it comes out in 2 weeks or
No.
less than 2 weeks now.
I guess we'll see.
But what a shock, because so we played this demo together. I'm like, so what do you think? And she's
I'm
like, yeah,
so
I love it.
excited
I might.
to say, I guess we'll ski the first
As-
time I go down Bill's
As
Run.
you're blasting down the side of a mountain.
I guess we'll ski!
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
It'll be like
Get
that.
it? I was like, what?
Sorry.
Like, huh?
Sorry,
I never in a
headphones.
million years thought that she would get a fighting game. And she's like, I might get this. This looks really good to me. So,
What do
originally.
you mean you might get this? Why are your
A what?
purchases so I might get this? Like if my wife said I want to play a game or something like this, like or whatever, like it's a fighting game and I played fighting games, I'm going to buy it, honey, for sure. So like you can obviously play it. Like
Yeah. Yeah, why not just share? Because you can log into like different accounts. Like, why do you need separate accounts? Sorry, Palm.
I can't tell if he's like trying to like prime people for tipping him for buying the 2 copies of the game. Oh bro, oh my god,
What?
that just hit me. Dude, the
What?
reason that he's getting Cat in now is so that he can claim that he needs to buy twice as many
Oh!
games
Because she's gonna need to play it.
because she's gonna need a copy too.
Yes. Yeah, he can't share. So,
hey,
but yeah,
if
he's double
Cat-
the money.
If Cat's involved in the business now, does that mean that Cat's stuff is business too, or are we only gonna be using business
Does
stuff?
she get
She was thinking
paid?
Street Fighter 6. And admittedly, I still think that the World Tour mode
Well,
of
that's a
Street
good
Fighter 6
question
is good.
too.
But I think that this game,
Because
the
She
arcade
ain't
mode, is
getting
only
paid.
he
better.
was like,
Why?
he was
Because
like,
you're actually
this
learning
is
the
like
real
gonna be a
characters. You're
tip.
playing
Oh,
World
I
Tour
mean,
Street Fighter
we
6,
got
you're
it.
building your own
We got it.
character,
Dip.
you have to
We
stuff.
got it.
But that's not a character that's viable in competitive play. When you play the arcade mode
You're
of this
not
of Tekken 8,
viable.
that is the real characters you're using.
You're liable.
So
because he
that's kind
lies.
of neat. So
Nice,
she's thinking
nice.
she might
Thank
get
you.
both Like a Dragon
Thank
Infinite
you,
Wealth
thank
and
you.
Tekken 8, and then she'll have 2 games that she can alternate between, and that way so she's thinking she might get both Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth and Tekken 8, and then she'll have 2 games that she can alternate between, and that way she won't get
Jesus,
burnt out
Phil.
on either one by only having like 1 game to play, right?
Right?
There you
Okay.
go.
What?
So there you go.
What?
Yeah, that was our. I mean, that was
That
our the only other
was
thing. So because Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth is coming out soon, we decided to order some Hawaiian food in honor of the game being in Hawaii. So we each got this like
yes.
Hawaiian food,
No.
Hawaiian barbecue, where they do slow cooked meats and stuff like that. and we had, like,
Because-
bologna salad. It was really good.
Because a game is coming out in like a month. How long is that? Is it
You
going to be till that
just see-
game is out? I don't know. I'm not.
Let's
Don't
see.
look.
All
Don't look it
right.
up. It's not important. But it's
I
like,
want to.
honey, honey, you want to use a very flimsy excuse to order out again? Yeah, honey.
Yes.
Okay.
So January 26th is when it's coming out.
Oh,
so
yes.
Still, that's still
in
too far.
Celebration of something coming out in 2 weeks. We're gonna have Hawaiian food tonight, honey. Sound good?
Yeah.
So that was our order in dinner for our day. And
honestly,
it was a good day off. Overall, we had a lot of fun.
It might be good for Kat to be on his streams because
really
we don't know that she has any sort of socialization with anyone else, like at all.
I don't think Phil's audience is gonna be a good socialization.
No,
for her.
but she could socialize with him, which is not great either. But it's better than it's not better than nothing. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Like, oh my god, this is really good. I kind of agree. I was surprised at the effort they put in. It seems like Bandai Namco look directly at their competition, Street Fighter 6, and says, well, we want to compete. We want to actually directly compete with them.
What? They did that since last year when Street Fighter 6 came out?
You know I've always said? Competition
and made their game this fast? No.
I just love thinking about like Bandai headquarters, and they're like, oh, Street Fighter has come out, and rather than put out the bad game, let's put out the good game.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
People like
we will put out the good game. Like, I don't understand what he thinks. Like, he thinks that like video game companies are like Walmarts that are next to each other, right? Like,
I know
they're having to like put games on sale, or like, you know what? We're actually gonna put the work into the game this time. Like, I didn't say Ding Dong Die.
No, he didn't. That's why I was laughing.
And I didn't even do anything really rude, like, you know, swapping in my L's for R's or anything really toxic.
No, he just did sort of an accent. It's like when we do the Australian thing.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
It's fine.
This game, Tekken 8, looks like they have put in significant effort to make the game a lot better because of their direct competition, right? And I like that.
Their Jenna was being ignored. Yeah, she is. Right? She is.
All right.
I'll just say that I feel so bad for Jenna, and my heart honestly breaks for her. Both of them, honestly.
It's rough.
Yeah.
Where the fuck are you going?
Wait, what? Wait, hold on.
Get your ass back here.
Okay, I'll literally be right back in a minute. We're gonna do shout outs and Q&A. I just gotta run to the restroom for a sec. I'll be right back.
Okay. Wait, are you peeing in your seat? What's happening? Why do you need to do this now?
What were you looking at in your hand there, Phil? What made you decide you needed to?
Then we're gonna do shout outs and Q&A.
There's something.
I just gotta run to the restroom for a sec. I'll be right back. Okay, I'll literally be right back in a minute.
Yeah.
No, this is weird.
Well, Cat needs something, I think.
Maybe. Yeah, that wasn't like restroom.
Oh yeah, maybe it's Mike Cum.
Oh no, he's at the door. Oh my god! If he comes back with Mike Clum, I'm gonna scream. Okay.
Oh. I don't have the sound effect ready, but pretend that I put in the instant transmission sound, or that sound like the sound that Cobra always returns to.
That was sticking out, and it was poking things, and I was like, "This is frustrating." Yesterday, I had a hangnail.
Oh God! Oh, we're talking about hangnails.
More nail maintenance. Did you see yesterday where he had to get up for some reason because his nail had a catch in it? I had to go deal with the nail that has a catch in it.
Oh wait, I thought you said cat shit.
Maybe this is what he was dealing with. That's why.
Ew. I'm
sorry. That's so toxic. I'm sorry.
Full disclosure, I had an annoying cuticle on one of my fingers that was sticking out, and it was poking things, and I was like, this is frustrating. Yesterday, I had a hangnail. There was a catch in my nail, and it went off on my claw.
That's not what a hangnail is.
So I had to go cut that during the stream, and now I'm sitting here and I got a freaking cuticle.
A catch is different.
That was coming off, and I was like,
that's a hangnail.
That's a hangnail.
That's a fucking hangnail, you dumb bitch.
I gotta do this now, or I'll be staring at this the whole time. So I just flipped it and got out of it.
You are out of your mind.
So schedule-wise, what's going on for the rest of the week? Let's talk. Today,
oh God.
Resident Evil 0 Remastered. Let's beat this boss by backtracking and getting more ammo.
Oh yeah, we need that.
It with more grenade rounds this time around. I'm just gonna unload. I'm gonna unload.
Yeah, we don't need to know this stuff. Then why?
Thursday I'm off. Oh, that's gonna be the Stiller more.
I'm fast forwarding through the schedule.
We don't need the schedule.
You click on it and I make money.
We don't need it.
That are becoming a member or gifting memberships to the community, super chats or super stickers, or tips. Every stream,
bag.
Today's goal is by the end of both of today's streams, I'd like to hit 1,110 members, which would mean 13 today. That'd be a great goal to hit.
That's a lot. That's a lot to ask of anyone. Like that's a lot.
Cool.
Let's now get to shout out, shall we? We start off today with Guitar Player 1939, who re-upped his membership for a whopping 31 months of support.
Wow.
Thank you so much, Guitar Player. I appreciate that. It's good to have you here today.
Amazing.
Also, Cypress, popping 18 months of support here on the chat and saying, great last month of content. This has been a great start to 2024. I agree. And typically, a lot of the times earlier in the year, it's not so good because it's very slow. But I think because Baldur's Gate 3 and Sea of Stars were great games from last year that I missed, and combining that with some retro stuff is working well. And of course, the whole launch of DSP Throwback has been a refreshing breath of fresh air for people who like the classic content. So I think it's working.
And the whole, more members than watchers thing, it's sort of like when people see, you know, a big YouTuber with like 1 million subs and there's only like 400 people watching. They're like, why is no more people watching? It's because not everybody watches those. I get that, but it is weird, I guess, when it comes to Phil, because we know that they're socks.
At this scale, it's extremely weird.
It's
to
weird.
have that many members.
Yeah.
But this so few actual viewers all the time. It's very weird.
Let's see here.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Let's see.
Hold on. Hello?
I received a $7.16 tip. Now, this person did not give a name, so I'm just going to say anonymous, okay? They have a very lengthy message, so I'm going to read it out, and I'm curious to see what they have to say and respond to it. So hold on.
Okay.
$7.16 tipper. I'm going to assume that's international, and that's why it's such an odd amount.
Okay.
Cool.
Sir!
Cool. Wait. Okay, whatever.
What are we doing?
So, they said, I'm paying my respects.
What?
I used to be a part of your community about 15 years
Oh boy.
ago.
Wait,
Being
pay
aware of the
respects because
intense
he's
hatred
dying?
is a lot, so thank you so much for your simpler times back then. For some simple childhood nostalgia, when I couldn't contribute, and ideas on how to deal with it in the present time. Some advice I give out is to look at life with a less critical lens on the environment, nor a deterministic outlook of the freedoms that you have, but I know not your current beliefs. I have no idea if that's a reference to something, because the way that it's worded, it's a very wordy way to say that. Doesn't mean think so.
It's actually a good message, okay? Because you look at shit with the most critical dented lens possible.
He's like entertaining messages like, Mr. Puffy Nipples says, Phil smokes crack. Nah. And this is just like, okay, I'm just going to skip through this like extremely dented but seemingly sincere message.
No, what I would agree with here is definitely back when I started on YouTube, everything was simpler. Literally everything was simpler. There wasn't mass hate against anyone. On YouTube, there was no mass hate against anyone.
Yes,
there was no mass drama on YouTube back then. It didn't exist.
Yes, there was.
Everyone was just happy to see someone uploading content for free.
That's
and everyone
not
had like,
true.
this positive community following their content, and people just grateful for free
Nope.
content. It was so different back then. Today, it's like everything is micro-analyzed and ripped apart, and everything's overly critical, and everyone's a critic, and everyone's a drama queen. And it was nothing like that when I started on YouTube 15 years ago. It was a completely different atmosphere. To be honest, I don't know if I ever would have uploaded to YouTube if it were today, like it is today, and I was starting.
There, for the grace of God, go us, huh? What things that could have been. Imagine if you could just go back in time.
Yeah.
And just.
Yep.
I don't know if I would want to dip my foot into that pool. You know what I mean?
But
I wouldn't even want to dip my foot
for
in that
15
pool.
years. So thank you so much. I appreciate that tip. Good sentiment as well. I'm glad that you enjoyed my content back then. I appreciate you supporting it today.
Yeah.
See here.
I don't know what these like days of yore in YouTube that he's thinking of. It's not true though. Internet's always been a toxic fucking place.
Of course. Like it didn't just start.
Back then.
This didn't just start a couple months ago.
Money. Tips go. Money.
Talks about his hangnail and cuticles, then goes right into begging. He really thinks he deserves money for this content.
This is what everyone does. They just they beg for money. They talk about their various molds and fungi growing all over their bodies, and then they ask you for more money. Okay.
Yeah.
I definitely got an email or two the last day about unbanning, and I know I unbanned one person. I know that for a fact, but I don't know if it was you at all.
What?
So, plus you don't have your name, so now I really don't know. What I would say is, if you're here and you're noticing you still can't talk, email me again, darksidefell@hotmail.com.
And
say, hey, I think I might have been banned, and here's the URL of my YouTube channel, and then I will try to unban you later today. Okay? I can't promise.
You can do it during the streams. You did it the other day.
I received a $5 tip.
He was mass hated at the hospital when he
was
born.
Dan the Man.
Yes.
Dan, it's good to have you here today. How's it going, Dan? I hope you're doing well. And
you can read what he says.
Thank you for hanging out and chilling. Oh, by the way, something I forgot about. Yesterday I told you guys YouTube was having issues.
Well, we got it too.
Yeah, YouTube was having issues.
Oh, it was just Kevin being nice. Thanks, Kevin.
That's just an anonymous $5 tip. I don't know who that came from, but whoever you are, thank you, Kevin. I mean, anonymous. I mean, Kevin, thank you.
They publicly acknowledged it in a rare move. They almost never do. They publicly came out and said, yeah, the whole site's messed up. Mobile app isn't working right. The loading of pages isn't working right. And still, like, for example, me trying to get the music to play this morning still was not loading properly. Like, right now, I'm not even shitting you. I'm staring at a page half loaded with the song that was playing. It's just wonky. Like, they screwed some code up or something. So apologies to those using YouTube if it looks crappy today, if things aren't loading, if things are maybe messy. It's on their site. They've already
it's messy.
Dashboard of everyone's pages right on there. Oh, yeah, publicly acknowledge that things are messed up. So
it's not just us.
Hopefully things get better today.
Pigfoot sushi pizza.
I couldn't even get all the videos uploaded.
What?
When I finished my stream of Baldur's Gate 3, I queued 3 gameplay videos and 5 cast stuff to upload. I went and had dinner with my wife. I came back for
No!
Nothing was
sounds
finished.
awful.
Huh?
Wait,
What the
just
hell's taking
sent
so
me
long?
a couple of videos.
My internet's fine.
Oh, it was one Knight in
Did you see it?
Shining
The stream's beautiful.
Armor.
It's them. Their servers are effed up. Everything's messed up right
shield
now.
that says
So hopefully
Sir
they fix
Bog.
it. All right, continuing on.
Did you see the
I received a $25
ramen
tip.
he made with the anchovies?
Oh God. God, no.
Yeah, it's gross.
From 1 Minute Man, he says, if there's no grenade launcher ammo in the church
Choco,
save
bro.
room, I don't think there is. You have to go to the previous save and bring the launcher ammo to the church?
Big
No, I don't.
Game tracker.
I can leave the church.
Yeah,
I know this for a fact because 8 years ago, I
Maybe.
did this too. When the bat shows up, you can run to the door
I'm
and
also
run out the
thinking
door.
about doing something with Decepticons.
The door doesn't auto-lock as long as you left your
Cobra.
teammate outside. So
Wait.
I can run out the door, go back to the conference room, and in the conference room, I know there's a regular grenade round and 2 acid rounds. So I can go back and grab like 4 to 5 grenade rounds.
So
And
why didn't you do that when you were stuck here last time? Now I remember. There's this room where there's like a grenade and 2 other grenades and a grenade launcher.
Yeah.
That's how you beat
could
it.
actually leave the room. And this is one of his excuses for needing the old playthroughs to be uploaded, was so that he can go back and reference them.
Yeah.
use those on the boss, and then if it's still not dead, swap to the shotgun and try to finish it. I think that's what I'm
Detractor
going to
Beam
have to do.
takes Casper, Wyoming. No!
Ooh.
Now, also, don't send
No!
Billy back and forth for nothing. Don't
What?
send Billy back and forth for nothing.
There's a character named Billy, and he's
Not
got to
sure
go
what that
back
means.
and forth.
So,
Go
in my
back
original
for
run, I'm
nothing.
gonna talk about this when we boot it up. In my original run, I had Billy fighting the bat, not Rebecca. By luck, Billy had full health.
Yeah, that's
So that's just
pretty
luck.
good
That's
memory
different.
based.
And Billy had all grenade launcher
sounds
rounds. It still
actually
took me like an hour to
sounds
beat the bat. No exaggeration. It was like multiple videos for me to beat the bat back in 2016. But I was just in a better situation. Like I had more ammo, more health. It was luck because I didn't know. So I was just lucky. This time around, I'm just in a
I
bad
saw
situation with
that.
bad luck.
Vand, I saw
But I think
that.
I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Once the bat
I
spawns,
watch
you can
a
still
lot of
run out
Cobra.
the chapel door or whatever, and I'll be able to go grab the grenade rounds. The only bummer is I don't think I'm gonna do it on the first try. It's gonna take a few tries, and I'm gonna have to keep doing that backtracking over and over
Ugh.
in order to do it, unless I waste an ink ribbon.
I don't
Because
like
could
the
end up
1 Minute
wasting an
Man
ink ribbon and then
talks.
have it
No,
just
me
be
either.
worth
Yeah.
there and doing it, but then I have no save ribbons at all, and I don't know when I'm gonna get more. So I don't
Yeah.
think it's really worth it to waste
Why
an
does
ink
the
ribbon.
Minute
Right?
Man know everything
So,
about these games?
This will be
I don't get it.
interesting to see how long it takes for sure. It could take a bit. Thank you very much, 1 Minute Man, for the very
Oprah
generous
was
tip.
in the list.
And of course,
Interesting.
for all of your
I
support
wanna
every
see
single
the-
day. I really appreciate
the
that. Dr. Oink
Jeffrey
did a couple of super
Epstein
chats.
list.
First,
I
a
wanna-
$5 super
I
chat.
wanna
Says,
see it.
I made it to the end of Act 2 in Baldur's Gate. I'm sorry, the game is boring as shit. As always, hugs and kisses. Yours
US
truly.
government.
Then he did another
Freedom
super
of
chat. He's deleted my
Information
saves in the game. This is a waste of time. Wow.
Oh yeah.
So Dr. Oink played all the way to the end of Act 2 Baldur's Gate, hates it, and deleted the game. Wow.
Okay, well, he
Oh,
sounds
fuck
like a
yeah,
retard.
Rice.
He sounds like an idiot.
Well, thank you, Dr. Oink, for the super chats. Definitely people in the chat are disagreeing
Nice.
with you right now. They're very
Nice.
upset
Like
with
some
you.
rice. That's
They're
awesome.
like, wow, completely, what a horrible take. He's off base. He's a jerk.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what people are
I
saying.
don't think anyone
'cause
called you
he
a jerk.
is.
Yep.
No one called you a
Yes.
jerk. I'm just saying, people disagree with you for sure.
Whoa.
And Korg. I
Okay.
believe Korg became a member this morning. Hold on. Yes, that is a fresh new membership from Korg. Thank you to Korg.
Fresh.
So that's our first membership of the day.
Even when
That
he
gets us up
says
to
the word fresh,
1,098
it sounds
members. Thank you
gross.
so very much. Again, now we have 12 to go to hit my daily goal that I'd like to hit by the end of both of today's
Oh,
streams. So please consider
oh.
becoming a member today if you would like to
Beg,
support
beg,
the channel.
beg, beg.
All right, yeah.
We got a lot
so
of
we're
begging
good.
until 1200.
And I did all the shout outs, so we have a little bit of extra time. If anyone would like to
That was
do
all the
Q&A,
shout
please
outs?
tag me in the chat.
That was
What
it.
you guys want to talk about this morning before we jump back into trying to unsoft lock myself in Resident Evil 0.
Unsoft lock myself.
And I'm considering doing co-op for Suicide Squad or going solo.
Why is
No.
he sitting
First of all,
like
I don't
that
even know
for?
if I'm playing Suicide Squad. As you've even seen, all the people who've gotten the
As
hands-on
you've even
access to it
seen.
hate it. They're like, wow, this game really is legit boring. It's just not
I haven't
good.
seen
They
it.
shouldn't have
Why-
done this
wait.
game.
I haven't either, but why
Kat
are you
has
listening
zero
to
interest in
game
it, like,
journalists?
zero.
Yeah, I thought
She
they didn't know
doesn't
anything.
like those kind of games to
Yeah.
begin with. She doesn't
Why
like the
don't you
superhero
decide for
games.
yourself?
She would not want to play that. Okay.
Stop!
For anyone else,
Stop
again, since I'm
taking
not
shit
really
off
sold
your
on it, I'm
body.
not
Oh,
playing
check
it.
that what that is,
So
okay?
basically,
Just-
if I buy it or not is completely up in the air, and I'm leaning more towards not. I don't think
Moisture
it's going to be worth it.
spackle? That's gross.
What a shame, because let me put it this way. When the Arkham trilogy finished, even though you could argue that Arkham Knight wasn't as good as we had all hoped as an end to the trilogy, do you think any of us could have predicted in 2015, right?
Looks
That
like
we
he's
would be here
beating
9
up.
years later, and most people would be
It
saying,
does.
wow, I'm just going to skip the next game from Rocksteady.
Okay. Yeah,
Right?
I don't
maybe.
Like, I don't
care.
think my thoughts would have been further from that. And now here
What?
we are 9 years later, and it's like, this is just so weird, right? So there you go.
It's
Yeah,
so
right.
weird.
Definitely have put
Ugh.
this much thought into whatever the fuck it is you're talking about.
Let him put it like thus.
No, I'm not doing a tier list with fans. I'm not doing that. Who's my favorite type of
What?
character to use? I've always used Paul Phoenix,
Wait,
King,
what?
and Lei Wulong. Those are the 3 characters I use the most. Now, I've used other characters over the years like Wang, Jack,
Wait.
Yoshimitsu.
Wang.
uh,
Talking about
Oh, the
Tekken
blue.
shit. I
Oh,
don't know.
Lily. Lily was the character I used most in Tekken 7,
Okay.
right? So there's like 4 or 5 other characters I've used over the years as well.
Yeah,
But,
his name is Blue.
For the most part,
Sonic.
it's usually
Yeah.
those other characters because they're the ones that have been with me.
Yeah.
since we
Blue-
did
Blue
Tekken,
Blur?
So,
Blue blur.
okay.
Stop! Blow your fucking nose.
Fed Rogers is expected to release on Game Pass or PS Plus in less than a year. You very well may be correct.
Okay. Ears.
Would I ever consider a
Face
redemption run of the
twitch?
original Resident Evil 3? Yes. It's been a million years since I played it. That first run, apparently I played poorly, and everyone says I saved too much.
Don't
Because I didn't know what I was doing.
don't
and that's why I
play
haven't
more
improved for the rest of the
Resident
game.
Evil
Yes, I would
until
consider
like
replaying that
another
game at
one
some point,
comes out.
But it
Just
actually has to be able to play
stop.
it. I don't think there is right now, right?
Extremely
Original
weird.
Resident
that
Evil 3 is
that's the
only
game
PS1
not
emulated.
choice.
Yeah.
Unless is it on like one of the
It goes
premium
back.
PlayStation services at this point yet? Because it wasn't when I
Through,
tried those like a year and a half
like
ago.
the old
That doesn't
Resident
mean that
Evil
they might
so
not have it.
much.
But
Like
right now,
just
I
do
can
the
only play it on
remakes or
PS3 and
something.
I don't have
He
a
just-
working PS3.
He does
So I don't
games
think I would
with
have
brand
access to it.
recognition, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would replay that one for sure. Yes.
Maybe he's stuck on it because
Dr. Oink did another super chat.
Leanna's
TV's
favorite
repetitive
series.
combat sucks, you know. Wow, Dr. Oink is really slamming Baldur's Gate 3 this morning.
He's really
Mega Ultra Pepe. So what's the best Tekken game you've ever played? Oh man, that's a tough one.
slamming
Yo, back
something.
in the day, Tekken 3 was like the
When
ultimate home game.
your
It had
opinion is fucking
great graphics on the
worthless.
PS1.
Yep.
For the time for sure. It had tons of content, amazing soundtrack.
Whatever you said about
basically
Leanna,
like hit it on all
I
cylinders
agree.
back then. For a home console game, it blew everything away.
Yeah, exactly.
There's other
that.
Tekkens. Like I remember having Tekken 4 or 5. I can't remember which one it was on PS2, and I had this really nice flat screen Sony monitor. Back when flat screens were just becoming popular, I had a Sony monitor that
You're
was
a
like, super
Sony
dark, darks and
pony,
stuff,
like
and
you
beautiful.
said.
I put it on there, and I remember that stage.
He
where, like, all
can't
the stuff
stop
was blowing in
adjusting the
background.
back
It's
of
like
his
supposed to be, like,
shirt
flowers or
because
wheat
it's
or
too
whatever, and
short
the
for him.
moon is
You
out.
can
It's
feel
like,
It's too
the
small.
cold chair leather on his back is bothering him.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Whatever that stage is.
Oh,
I remember playing it on that Sony monitor, and it looked so fucking gorgeous.
What the fuck?
Like, it was
I
like
don't
the
even
best
have
home
anything to
console game
say
I'd ever
about
seen at the
that.
time.
Autism.
I was like,
That's what I have to
amazing
say.
for a console to look
Yeah.
that good on that monitor. It blew me away.
Help!
So I don't know what the hell
He
stage
blew
that was. I think it was
me
Tekken 4 or 5. I
away?
can't remember which one. But it was super duper good looking. But
The-
I would say
the
for me playing
swaying
back in
is
the day,
out of
probably 3.
control.
Probably 3.
It's crazy.
Okay.
And I know
Was
we
it Tekken
haven't
5?
sped up, but it's still a lot of swaying.
Again, I can't remember. I received a very generous tip this morning.
Ah, very
Oh my
generous
God.
tip.
What is it gonna be over $20?
A
No.
$20 tip.
No,
Mark in the
I
UK. I'm
called
looking
it!
forward to Resident Evil 0 playthrough. Been listening to Bad Out of Hell by Meatloaf all week. Best of luck. By the way, Alan Wake 2 now is a new game plus with a new ending. It may be worth going back to it in the future. From what I'm to understand, though, it's not truly a new
What
ending. It's
is
just like a
with
cutscene,
these
right? It's like we
fucking
play the entire
games?
game.
I'm
Just to
listening
get, like,
to
a
Meatloaf's
2-minute new
Bad
cutscene
Out of
that doesn't
Hell
necessarily
all
actually
week
have
on
anything much
repeat
different.
over
Yeah.
and
Fuck.
over
I don't
and
know. Maybe one day I'll
over
go back and replay
and
it. I don't know.
over and over. Bill, I
That's
thought you'd
really
like to
weird.
know this. Here's $20.
I've been listening to your pretty
Before
ride
Joker is saying
me all
it's only
week
the
on
games media that
repeat.
are crapping on
Thought
Suicide
you'd like to
Squad.
know that,
Apparently,
Snoot.
Today
more
is my
casual
birthday.
Players are playing it and liking it.
Today's my birthday.
Okay.
Wait, when's Derek's birthday?
It
But
was
again,
yesterday.
is it not just a looter
Oh,
shooter?
it's
with
fucking. Oh, fuck.
Suicide Squad
You
and
didn't
Remembrance?
call
That's
him?
annoying. Like, I don't,
No.
I'll be honest with you. I don't want to play a looter shooter. I don't want to play
Is he
Sunset
22 now?
Overdrive
Yes.
with
Ugh.
Suicide Squad
No,
characters.
right?
I don't think that's interesting at all. I think the subject matter is
It's
crappy
weird
and
that he
overblown
gets
and just
older,
not interesting.
right?
It is
And then
weird.
on top of that,
It's
weird that he's like an
Fast and
adult.
Furious
He's
is
out
already
there.
done, so
Yeah.
it's hard for me
He's
to
not,
engage.
hopefully he's not out there.
Yeah, I hope not. He does have bars on
Hey.
his window, so you know.
Okay.
What am I? What are you?
Would I ever play classic Tekkens? I think those actually were on the PlayStation Premium service. So if ever you guys wanted to see me do like a retro
The ring
fighting
light
game
glasses.
event, we could do something like that. Hell, that could be
It
a
is.
PSP
Looks so
throwback,
fucking
right?
stupid.
Where we do like a
It
retro
does.
fighting game event and I go
It
through
really
like classic
does.
Tekkens
God,
and I
he's
beat their
looking at
swords on the
himself
hardest
a
difficulty
lot,
and stuff like
too.
that. Maybe that'd be something
doing it again?
interesting. Something to do.
Yep, smash the nose, sniff, smash, sniff. Good lord.
Okay.
What a combo. Okay.
Well, let's see here.
Hello?
Oh,
Tooth.
There's something else I wanted to say. I
suck.
missed it. I forget it now. There's something else someone was saying. I wanted to answer it, but I missed it now.
Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
So someone is worried because they're saying that I guess the diffuser that we were using, we mentioned yesterday, I said it might have eucalyptus in it, and someone said eucalyptus is dangerous to cats. I'll look into that.
Yes,
I
it
appreciate
is.
you notifying us.
It is.
I'm not exactly
Yes.
sure if the diffuser we have really has real eucalyptus in it, or if it.
What are we talking about this
I
for?
don't even know if that's what it is. I was just guessing. It has
poisoning
that kind of like
poor
minty-
Jasper.
Look at his face. Oh my god. He's like, oh shit, I'm killing Jasper.
Yeah, Jasper's
Ugh.
dead. Oh no. Maybe that's. Oh my
Ugh.
god, is that why Jasper's been so sick? Ah.
Oh. They would have found
It has that kinda,
eucalyptus
like,
in his blood
Surely,
at
surely
the vet.
it's not though, right? Surely eucalyptus
Eh.
is not that. Like an essential oil. Surely it's not that bad.
I'm sure it's
hope
okay.
not. I hope.
it, and I think that's
Jesus
eucalyptus.
Christ.
But,
Yeah.
all right, I'll look into it.
All right.
We're not using it
well,
now anyway.
Alright.
We only use it for the one
He's gonna
day.
forget
Like I
about
said,
it.
My wife had turned on that diffuser for the first time in like years, and she turned it on. and I was
Okay.
like, wow, I smell
Why are you
upstairs.
blaming her?
So I'll have to look into it.
Yeah.
I'll have her look into it. I'll say, hey, before you turn that thing on again.
I'll
listen,
have
that's
her
okay
look
for Jasper.
into it. She working for you now?
Okay.
Are you paying this bitch? Maybe she doesn't work at all.
Maybe. I don't.
The thing is, here's the thing. And again, this is me
No,
asking. I have
she
no clue.
works.
Is it bad for a cat to eat eucalyptus leaves, like the plant, or is it bad for them to actually just
Yes!
smell the oil? It's
Yes!
essential oil. So that's very
You
different. It's just the essence of
dumbass!
the oil smell versus the actual plant. That would, I'm sure if they ate the plant, they'd probably get sick.
Move
I don't know if the
on!
oil affects them that way. I'll have to look into
Google
it.
it. Stop! Stop! Stop!
Oh, yeah,
He's
tons of
being
things are
like
toxic for cats. You gotta be
sexual
careful.
with his
That's
beard.
why. That is why.
It's weird.
We never let Jasper
That's
eat
what
human
it
food
looks
unless it's like a
like.
very rare occasion. But so many people just give their pets human foods. Like, what are you doing? Pets are not supposed to be eating the same food that you eat. It's not prepared for them. It's not meant for their digestive system. You're going to get that.
Yeah,
that pet
Oh,
you know what
fat,
other
sick,
people do
or
is they
worse,
get
right?
their animal's blood fucking checked
So, okay.
instead of buying.
do.
All right, beyond mystery, I appreciate
choices
you
for
saying
themselves.
that. I will definitely
Yup.
look into it. You know,
Oh, Philip.
I appreciate the concern for Jasper Kitty because I don't know, if that is a concern.
I don't know
definitely
shit
address
because
it
I'm a
with-
fucking moron.
B Cup Burnell.
Fizz
Oh
Geek,
my
if you
God.
see negative videos about me in your feed,
That's pretty
all you gotta
good.
do is
Bruh.
and mark them off. What you do is you mark them off.
They're
as,
more
what is it?
toxic because they're
Like, don't show this
concentrated.
again,
Oh fuck.
or block content.
Look at him. He's
What is
talking about
this?
people are. He's saying that people are. Sorry, someone in his audience is saying that I'm seeing like negative videos about you in my feed. What do I do, Phil? And he's like, beep beep boop. You simply go beep boop beep beep boop boop bop, beep 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 boop bop, beep 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 bop, boop, beep 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 bop, bop, boop. You simply call your dad like this, beep beep boop beep beep.
And you
beep,
tell him,
boop,
I
boop,
don't
boop."
care that you caught a fish.
And you say, Dad, these trolls are being mean to me online. And he says, this is not for the last time. This is not your father. I'm just a. I'm
Fizz
a
Geek, if you
fast
see
food.
negative videos about me in your feed, all you gotta do is
Sir, this is a
and
Wendy's.
mark them
Yeah.
off. If you see negative videos about me in your feed, all you gotta do is
That's not clump
If
cute.
you see negative videos about me, do not watch them. Okay, block them
Don't
right
watch
now.
them.
Sound good?
Don't listen to the truth.
what you do is you mark them off as what is it? Like don't show this again or block content. There's a drop down when there's a
What?
recommended video in your feed on YouTube,
It's not a
right?
drop
you
down.
click on the side of it.
It's
Here,
3
come on
dots,
over
you
here.
dip.
Okay.
That-
Okay.
Diphthong.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't. You're
My
so bad. I
mom
can't even
uses
scroll down on
my
the
mom
fucking page
uses
right
that
now.
one a lot. Diphthong.
See,
Yeah.
YouTube is terrible today. So for example, say
Yeah,
I wanted to
I like
block
it.
this video.
Do not clump.
It's a kind of
There's like a
sound.
fat Yoshi.
you make
I
your
can't.
mouth.
It won't even load. Well, I wish I could tell you.
Dong.
YouTube is running so poorly today. I can't even like hover over a video on the side of the screen. It won't even load the video, so I could do it.
It's probably
so
your
bad.
piece of shit lemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, okay, finally loaded on one. So it's the 3 dots next to a video.
Diphthong.
The 3 dots in your recommended
3
feed. Oh my
dots.
god, it won't load at all. This is pathetic. What did they do to their website? They
Good
You're
thing
pathetic.
I'm glad we're spending
You gotta
time on
fix
this.
this shit.
Phil.
Here, if I
Me
refresh,
too.
it's gonna play music for a second. Just bear with it. I'm gonna mute
With
it.
your
and I'm gonna try to
limited
figure this out. It won't even
time
load the
that
fucking
you
page.
could
What do you have on
It's
this
so
row?
bad.
started.
Alright, it's trying to
Yeah,
load right now.
and you could have started the game. Also, the time
Yikes.
on there on his screen is 1, 2, 3, 4. Love
I
that.
see. It's- Okay, calm down.
Wait.
I'm gonna get it. Don't worry.
It's coming.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
coming.
It's really chugging.
Oh my
It still
god.
hasn't
Oh my
loaded.
god.
It's trying to load this page fresh.
Yeah, we did that, everybody.
We did it. Yeah, we did it for
And just failing.
Love it.
Okay, so if you're looking at your recommended feed and you click on the 3 dots next to
Yeah,
the video,
numbers.
there's all
Woo!
these options. Add to queue, save to watch later, save to playlist, download,
I love that.
share,
I make
not
a
I don't
wish
need
every
you to
time.
go
channel
through
report.
every
Alright?
option
If you're not
on the
interested,
menu.
I think what happens is
No.
YouTube puts that into its algorithm that content isn't interesting to you and it tries to remove similar
Yeah,
content.
not a
If you
cult,
hit
but
recommend
don't
channels,
watch
you will literally
this stuff
never
that's
see that
bad.
channel
Yeah,
you
in fact,
recommended again.
report
So if there's
the
a channel
things
that's
that I don't
100%
like.
constantly ragging on me and you think it's annoying, if you hit don't recommend channel, they should never show up again. Yeah, I would think if
And
you
you
just hit
think
don't
it's
recommend
annoying?
channel, after like a week of doing it, most of those channels will be
Uh,
gone. There's a few dozen of them, but it's just a bunch of
okay.
fucking idiots, and there's not that many. It's not like
Yes, we
4,000
are,
people
Tlinket.
spend their time making these videos. It's like, 10 to 20 of them who get views doing it and make money doing it. So they're the ones who regularly do it. And if you just hit all don't recommend, you probably won't see them after a few days, right?
Oh,
Big
You
up.
can always try reporting. The thing is, YouTube really doesn't give a shit.
Whoa!
If you do,
Are you trying to tell us? Hold on a
I
second.
won't see them after a few
Hold
days,
on.
right? You could always try reporting. The thing is, YouTube really doesn't give a shit. If you do
Wow.
Reporting for what? Sorry. What are we being reported for?
Superhound might come back then.
care, they would have got rid of internet bullying 100 years ago, right? You would think if they legitimately
Yeah, there's
cared
no way to
about
get
harassment
rid
people
of
on the
that,
site, they would have
stupid.
stopped this practice many, many years ago. You could
Ah,
always
yes,
report
we
those videos for
stop
bullying and
this
stuff. I don't think
practice
YouTube cares. I
of
don't
criticizing public figures. Yes.
think they
Right.
do a damn thing about it. I've never seen them do a thing about it. I've seen outright videos
I mean,
doing
is
awful
it
things to people.
when
and
you
people are
make fun
reporting
of
it,
the
they don't do nothing, they just
president?
ignore it.
That's
So,
bullying, right?
Good luck.
That's right.
So why?
You
Yeah.
get- they send you to
I would say
jail.
just,
Yeah.
Don't recommend channel is probably your best option, and hopefully they just don't.
He
play
does
that
sound like
content
Cobra a
whoever
little
get from
bit,
that channel
yeah.
and just do
Yeah.
it enough times. Those channels won't show up in your feed anymore.
It's because they're
So-
lolcows.
Snort, sniff.
Stop!
Rub, rub, rub.
What? Look at the snort.
What if I
smash
find?
a
What if
lot.
I find the smashing your nose and sniffing and snorting into the mic annoying? Can I report that? Because that's really
I
annoying
think
to
so.
me.
Yeah, I think it's
That's the funny part, though.
offensive
If
to
you're
me
just here hanging out with me every
personally.
day, you'll literally never see any of the stuff they talk about on those channels because it doesn't
Oh?
exist. It's always
Oh!
Like what?
over-exaggerated.
Begging? Like you fucking around with your chin pubes like this 24/7?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you never see
We
the stuff that we
just-
talk about.
What we do is we call out what we think are lies. It's just freedom of speech right here. We're
That's the
able
funny part,
to
though,
do
if you're
this
just- if you're
and
just
do
here
what
hanging
we
out with me
want.
every day,
Easy. And nothing's taken out of context either, is it, Snood?
No, it's
No.
we're in the exact context in which it's being presented. Like there's no
Yes!
taking it out of context. We're being shown something. Like I'm not editing the video live as it's coming to me so that he's saying bad stuff, right? Like
Yeah.
you'll literally never see any of the
Right.
stuff they talk about on those channels because it doesn't exist.
Well, it's
always
Detractor Beam, isn't
over-exaggerating
it?
with giant
Aw,
hyperbole,
thanks, Lenny.
giant overemphasizing of something that happened for a moment, on a stream, a 5-6 hour stream. Oh, look, here's 30 seconds
Because
of a
when you
6-hour
call
stream.
someone a racial slur, it's a big deal, even though it doesn't happen for a long amount of time,
I want to hear what example he's about to give.
Okay.
30 seconds of a 6-hour stream. Let's act like this was the entire content of the stream today. It's like, whatever. Whatever. And the point,
Whatever.
people are very weak-minded. They want to believe drama, so
If
they
it's
will.
whatever,
Let those
why are
guys
you gonna
sit there
report
in their own
it?
circles and keep them off my content, right? Let's just have a good time together.
Yeah, let's
let's have a
turn each
good
other
time.
off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys.
Probably
Yeah.
not. It didn't look so good. You know, it just didn't look that good to me. So I kind of ignored it.
Stop.
I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. Just better graphics, but it looks like the old games. Those old Tomb Raider games are incredibly frustrating and very outdated.
Yeah, we're
You know,
allowed to
over
laugh
the
at
years,
what
they
we
need more
want to
modernizing.
laugh
They're
at.
original-
Asshole.
They're classics for
Yeah,
sure.
you are.
Absolutely, I
Yeah.
believe in.
You got
prosperity
it?
for just
No.
having the classics be accessible to a modern audience. So I'm not against this collection. I just don't think those are gonna be very fun games to play. Like I remember them from back in the
Interesting.
day.
Harmful
What they
slurs
were, I
only
think they were
matter if
terrible,
it's more
right?
than 30 seconds. Yeah.
Exactly. Let's focus on positive content. Let's not talk about every negative.
Let's
piece of
do.
content
Let's
that's
positive,
going on in
let's
the internet.
positive
More than
content. Let's
nonsense,
focus.
okay?
Hold on, I'm focusing.
All right, guys. Last chance. Anyone has a question or anything for me?
No, why is
Throw it out there
last
before
Why
we,
don't you just move
jump
on?
into some
Play
good-
the
some good stuff,
game.
so
What? It's not new. It's an
24
old
jokers,
game.
I bet
Look
the
at his
2024
tits.
best games of the year will include
No.
Suicide Squad. Yeah, right.
Look at him.
tired
Look
of
at him.
tired of looking at his tits.
Whatever you say.
Huh?
That's right. One Button Dash says all the original Tomb Raiders were labyrinths, trying to figure out what way you run and jump to grab a ledge. Very annoying, not very fun. You're right, and basically,
What a nothing chat to read out. Oh, it's like the original Tomb Raiders were all labyrinths.
basically, what
Which-
you need to do
which-
is
I don't know if
fill
that's
the enemy's
necessarily
bullets.
true, because a
So what you would
labyrinth
do
is a
try
very
to find
specific
stretch
kind of
where you can run
maze.
straight and just like
Mhm.
run
Okay.
backwards and keep firing.
People
just
overuse
fill
the word
enemies with
labyrinth,
bullets
like
and
they
stuff.
overuse the word
And that was it. That was the only way
awesome.
to kill enemies. I think she had a side
Or
flip.
no,
She had a side
amazing
flip
is
or
the
a
one I
side
was
jump,
thinking of.
and run forward and run back, and that's all you would do is try to run and
It's
just keep filling the enemies with bullets
amazing.
until they went down. There was nothing complex about the combat. It was actually quite cool.
Wow.
I know. I've shouted out every contribution I got here. So if there's another
Is
I
there
know.
contribution,
more money in
If you're saying that there
No
was a
more money?
contribution and maybe I didn't get the notification, let me know. But no, I've shouted everything out.
Let me know. Send
It is freezing
another
here in Washington. It is currently
contribution.
20 degrees outside. It is cloudy. Luckily,
Weather
no
segment,
precipitation.
okay.
But today
Okay.
is supposed to be the last day of temperatures this cold. Tomorrow will still be freezing, but not nearly as freezing. But then we go
What?
back up to warmer temperatures starting
Wait,
Monday, and then Monday,
What
Tuesday, Wednesday,
freezing
Thursday,
is a
we start
very
with rain,
specific
like rain all
temperature,
week.
though.
So thankfully,
Yeah.
the rain didn't come during the
It's
freezing.
gonna go
Son.
It would've
above
been, like,
zero.
covered in snow.
Thank
and
you
ice.
very
So it's gonna
much.
be
It would've been all over the place.
freezing still, but it's gonna be warmer?
Yeah.
Huh?
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 Okay.
Wow.
All right.
All right.
Wow.
No, we didn't. I just told you we didn't have snow. We had these weird ice
Stop.
pellets were coming down that looked like
Yeah.
little Dippin' Dots, and that lasted for like a half an
Little
hour,
Dippin'
and it didn't
Dots.
really accumulate. We had like a dusting overnight that stuck to the
Stop.
ground.
A
but nothing
dusting?
significant,
We had a
no
little
accumulation.
dusting?
So,
Sit still,
all right, everyone, it's
sit
time to end
still.
the
Oh
show.
my
I hope
god.
you enjoyed the Feels Day Off segment today because that was a little different. Talking about what
No,
my
I
wife and
didn't.
together. And
No,
the
it
relationship
What? That was like an
same.
hour ago.
Technically,
too.
it might be really good not only for me,
And
but
it
for
was
her
the
as well, which is kind of
same.
unique.
It
And I hope
wasn't
that you enjoyed all the
different.
I'm going.
updates.
I'm going to
What's going on, X Shooter? How you doing?
Okay.
I want to see if he's
Oh.
unsoft locked himself. If he's hardened up
Okay.
his soft lock yet.
Okay.
Oh, he's still
Oh
fighting
no,
the
he's
back.
not. Okay, he's still doing it. Fuck yeah.
That time I was able to do it. Okay.
I did it. Wait.
Disgusting.
Did you just kill it? Oh no. Wait. What?
Wait, so he's still like
Couldn't even get
having
to
a
the
hard
door without-
time.
even though I was
So
at
he's
the
been
door.
trying to get out of the save room, escape from the bat, and get out this
Yeah.
door.
I couldn't even go.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I
'Cause-
gotta reload. You saw
What?
what happened? It wouldn't let me
You-
get
no.
to the door.
What?
It literally wouldn't
Right
let
now-
me walk
Like
to
a
the
split
door. because
second.
it
Right
changed
now, the
camera
total is
angle.
still
Even though I was holding
$58.
the direction, it
Doors.
Ah.
Doesn't seem to be have been any movement.
And then he got a
here.
hit in.
Nope.
Like what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Couldn't even get to the door without taking a hit because of the
Oh,
way
and
the game
Dr. Oink
works.
was still the last super chat, so no,
Nice.
nothing on the YouTube side of things either.
Hold on. I received dip. Oh wait, no, it's troll. Okay, hold on.
Let's troll? Nope, not gonna count that. His dandruff is more of a dusting. Nice.
So
Yes, he's safe coming. Are you kidding? Duh. Very quiet. Love that. Streamer's not talking.
so he has to do this every time he's reloaded this.
Looks like it. Love that.
People were I think they chose the
Couldn't
music
get
for this boss
gout
fight just to piss
tour.
people off. You might be right.
Okay. No,
That
I think
time
that
I was
people
you
can
go.
probably get.
Okay.
So
Okay,
that's
yes, he mentioned this. Like, he didn't know he could leave the room to.
yeah.
Let's go back.
Yeah.
Get all the
To find
ammo,
the
go
grenade
back,
and the grenade
save again in
launcher
the
and
room,
the-
then come out and try to fight.
Yeah.
him. All without getting hit, by the
So-
way, because I could get hit on the
What?
way back in the room too. You know.
What?
Looks like a
Okay,
real
it's a
lot of
game.
fun. Don't you?
To-
Couldn't couldn't
Yes,
you
this is on
like
PS5. No, this
start
doesn't
the
have
game
haptic feedback.
again
The
or
game is
load
not
an
designed
earlier
for haptic
save?
Feedback, so.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
Wait,
that
no,
would
I-
be the smart thing to do.
I don't think you
There's
can
not
have
gonna be
multiple
haptic
save
feedback on this.
save files in this version
Mm.
because he's playing on hard or something like that.
I think it's hard. No,
You
is
have,
it
you
hard?
have
I think it's
limited
just hard.
save. You have limited save. That's
Saying
like-
aesthetics,
Okay.
you will never be able to pick
Okay.
up ammo in the bat room because the little bats just prevent you from doing anything you want.
The
And the moment you
little
try to do
bats.
anything, they hit you anyway. So as much as you're suggesting, it won't work because he's saying, why don't you just walk into the bat room, drop all the ammo on the floor, and
Yes.
pick it up as you need it?
Yeah.
It won't work. The little bats are going to fuck you up.
What?
You'll never be able to pick
Oh, no, the
ammo
little
up without
bats.
taking damage.
Well, you moved around the room just fine.
It's like they designed
You're
it
just
that way to be the most annoying
you're
fight
bad at
ever in Resident
games,
Evil. It's
bruh.
That most annoyingly designed.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Then why are you still playing? Act like an adult and
what's
make
going
your
on,
own
Shooter? How you
fucking
doing?
decisions.
No.
It doesn't make no sense.
So is that it?
It don't
There's
make.
a single grenade round
sense.
here somewhere, right?
Well, I don't know. Why don't you look? There's a lot of shit on the floor.
Right here.
What?
No, I'm not looking at the fucking picture.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay.
He's not having fun.
Okay.
Maybe I'll also pick
Luckily,
up the
luckily he
handgun
looked up
ammo.
a guide so that he can have some fun.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Not that it's gonna help me or anything, but I can bring it over there.
Okay.
Well, what?
How old is
What's-
Rebecca? I think she's like 9 or 10 years old, something like that.
What?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. You know, to be the youngest member ever of a military like group.
Oh my god.
Interesting
Not
joke.
funny. Didn't laugh. It was creepy.
What's weird is
This is awful. I'm going.
it's only one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did he do it yet?
This is gonna be tedious, but I'm telling you, we're gonna get this done.
Oh.
good.
My
This,
run being
okay, guys,
ruined
this
by
is not going to
bad
be fun,
game
but
design.
we're
Fuck
going to
them.
keep doing it. And if you
I'm gonna
like,
do it.
if you like it, leave me.
Oh
a
yeah,
bit.
this game has tons of hunters
It's not
coming
gonna
out.
be
We've
fun,
only
but I
finished
still
2 of them
expect
so
money
far,
from you.
as they were first introduced, but there's gonna be tons more coming up. Trust
So
me.
he saved 9 times, it looks like.
Oh,
so
okay.
far.
Tons more.
Huh.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So
He's not unstuck yet. No. No. What? You thought what?
So I guess you do have limited saves, but it's not like you can't have multiple save files.
Yeah, like you could just rewrite, you know. Yeah. Oh.
Uh-oh.
It's not us.
Okay,
No.
first attempt.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna
Woo.
try what people person is suggesting. I'm
You
gonna
hit
try to
silver?
run to the
That's
left-hand
cool.
Side,
Yeah.
face the front door, and see what happens here.
Let's see if we can.
We're gonna do
watch
flame
do
rounds,
this,
switch to
bat
acid
fight.
rounds,
Yeah.
then switch to shotgun.
I think we'll call it a day.
Yeah.
Take that shit.
I need to be right back very quickly.
Uh-oh.
Okay, ready?
Uh-oh.
Missing the boss. Here we
So
go.
like
Okay.
this.
Okay. You got picked it.
Great.
Lee?
I think
Okay.
this does no damage if I mash. I'm pretty sure there's no damage.
Okay, how do you know that? Okay. Yep. Here. Good. Got him.
Yeah, it did no damage. See that?
Okay. Wait. Phil. What are you... I haven't played this game. What's happening? You're... He's fucked, right? Like, he's fucked here. He doesn't have enough ammo to do this boss fight.
The
Are
little
each of these
bats, it's the
bats,
little
like,
bats that
infinity?
kill me. Not even him. And that in this case, I was able to keep him away. It's the little bats. You
Is
can't
the
kill
little
them.
bat. Little
There's
bat.
too fucking many of them. There's so many of
Little
the little bats.
bats.
It's ridiculous.
Little bats. The little bats that are getting...
Yes, it's DoorDash time.
Ooh, yummy.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. I had to pee.
Liza.
Who's
I gotta try
Liza?
to hit him with 3 grenade shots and then go to the shotgun. But it's
That's
the problem is after
what-
the second
that's what
one,
you were told to do,
that's when
isn't
the
it?
little bats show up. So I gotta
Yeah,
kinda
Matt,
get
it's bad.
lucky, right? I do. I have to kind of get lucky.
Right?
And hit
Little
him with
bats.
the 3rd grenade round before
Little
we're done
bats.
Full.
here. Or else I don't think I have a chance
Oh,
of
and
beating
also
him.
he's using the 10-year-old that doesn't have...
Demon
much
in the
health.
corner. Re-upping his membership for
Uh-oh.
months is
Hey,
much
Demon in the
especially in March.
corner.
Yeah, I know.
What?
We are
Didn't
stuck.
this guy?
Yes.
Didn't this guy get banned? Or something
don't
last?
know.
Yeah, this is the guy that got banned last time because only
Is
Toffee said that his avatar was not LGBT friendly or something like that.
Aha, that's funny.
I mean, we're gonna try to beat it.
See, he's scanning hard for some outrage now.
Yeah.
No Sleep Real Vibes. I was actually one of the folks that wanted you to play this on normal difficulty because at least then it wouldn't be that time consuming for other filler content like maybe Pizza Tower at DSP Gaming. Thanks. No Sleep Real Vibes. Go fuck yourself.
Please. Yes, he is the LGBT
Police.
gatekeeping monitor police.
And I also hate whoever said that. I also hate 672.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big ups
How the
Halberd
fuck
19.
did it miss?
How did
I
you
miss?
missed, bro?
You tell
Because
me.
you missed.
I missed.
I
Somehow,
thought you could
even
hit
though
the
he's right point
bumpers
blank,
and
it's just missing,
change
like, I can't make
the
game
target.
hit.
Why aren't you doing
know what
that?
I mean? Like,
Oh boy. So that's 2 hits he can take, 3 hits he can
God.
take from the tiny bats.
the little
no.
bats are
Okay.
relentless.
Little bats.
The little bats
Relentless.
are
Why
relentless.
don't you
They literally
shoot them?
won't leave me alone.
The little
at
bats are
all. Like, they're
relentless.
just constantly attacking me now.
That's a good lyric.
Right?
That was mine.
Mine.
Unearned bat.
Ew. Good to know, Stray Fox. Well, hey, we're gonna hate them more. Woo!
That's right. Not them.
Relentless
Oh, I see.
bats.
That person.
Oh, I thought you meant them as in
No.
LGBT people. I was gonna
Those
say,
bats are very
No.
upset. that
No.
we're attacking their mom.
No.
that's so rude.
It is very rude. So we're doing this every single time. Why don't you just
So-
fucking save?
So like he's literally been doing.
I haven't
just
stun locked this bat once
Yeah.
yet.
We were like 40
So I
minutes.
don't know if people are
behind.
saying you can stun lock it. I just
Yep.
don't understand that. We haven't done it once, so I don't know how that's possible or what it even looks like.
Little bats, let me in. Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin.
Not by the white hairs on my chin.
Not by the non-existent hairs on my chin. Wow. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna fail and scream. Okay, you got it. Good.
Miss.
You
Oh,
missed?
boy.
Uh-oh.
Shot
How-
missed.
He was bitching about lock on in this game previously. was
Immediately
he not?
hit.
Yes.
He
The
was
second they
saying
showed
that
up
it-
on being hit.
Why
Look.
are you
Locked
shooting-
on to the wrong thing.
Oh god, he got picked up by.
Yeah!
Relentless!
Regulators.
Relentless bats! Relentless army of vampire
Okay,
bats!
so now we're doing clown mode.
Magic.
No!
No, there isn't.
No! Oh, he answered it for you.
No.
No!
Oh, but there's relentless
No.
rats. There's relentless
Oh.
rats. That's what I was thinking of. Boom.
Okay.
Anyone
I
got
still
a,
got
a
there.
fly
I still got
swatter
there,
for these
folks.
things?
You did.
Seriously. Come on, man.
Rats. Rats. We are the rats. We are the rats.
Like, if I was watching a VOD of this, like, you know, there's sometimes, obviously, where people struggle with bosses, but I would just skip this. So this is stupid. This is so stupid.
You cheat. You're
Stupid.
You kidding me?
I would, yeah.
Are the flame rounds or the
Hello?
acid rounds better against this boss?
I don't know. Why don't you try it out and then see? Oh, wait, because you're bad at games.
I hit him. Did it work? I think it did. I think it counted.
Well, yeah. If you hit them. Yeah, but if you leave your VODs up, you can't really edit the fights out. So, like, if there was a streamer that was doing
Fucking
this, I would
vampire
probably pass it.
bats!
But since
Shoot
he
them,
uploads
Phil.
his gameplay afterwards, he should just cut this out. It's
Little
bullshit.
fucks.
Just shoot them.
Ah!
Oi!
I can't get the
Oi!
third round into him. Once the little
So
bats
now we're not
start coming
trying.
out,
Yeah. All right. I'm sick of
I
this.
can't hit
Yeah.
him with the
I'm
third
done with it.
Yeah.
I'm fed up. Indrid, what are you doing the rest of this
Done with
weekend?
I was thinking about streaming Videoverse tonight
Ooh.
over on Twitch.
Videoverse. What's that?
It's sort of you're this kid in this old like video gaming network. It's hard to I don't know. I'm not explaining it right. It's just fun. It's cute.
That
It's
sounds
this little
fun.
story where you're on this like old video gaming social network. It's cool. It's good.
All right. Well, that sounds good to me.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I don't know. Probably nothing.
Okay. That
Sounds good to me.
too.
I'm a very exciting person.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot for joining us, everybody. I appreciate you all us joining us. Everyone, please say goodnight, Indrid. And I'm also going to say goodnight, Indrid. And Indrid, please say goodnight, Indrid.
Good night, Indrid.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for joining us once again.
Thanks so much. Have a good weekend, please.
Remember that if you're not nice,
You're
you're naughty.
naughty.
Okay.
Bye.